One. Welcome, everybody.
Hello!
Hello!
Hi, friends.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to 20 to 1, session 103?
Take
Yeah, it is 103. Damn.
1738.
As you can see, we are down a person today because of a mix-up in days and work.
Nah, he's just a little bitch.
She's hard working.
He hard working. Missy you.
He's a little bitch.
As you can see, there's mixed feelings about this news.
Please go for adoption.
Adoption. Before we jump in, just as a reminder, we're going to have a slight change in our schedule starting after daylight savings here in the U.S. because we still do that for some reason. And our next session will start at our regularly scheduled time at 4 p.m. Pacific. But the week after that, which is March 15th, we will be starting an hour later, so starting at 5. So going from 5 to 8. So we're dropping down a 3-hour session because daylight savings. I don't know why we still do this, but whatever. Other than that, let's jump on in. So, the Starlight Battalion, after remembering why they were in Viro, had a quick recap with each other about the previous session, and deciding that this was the time now to speak with Alu, and to have a hard conversation about some of their choices from the past, but also to pitch the idea of her potentially ascending to Gotham, which she was kind of on the fence about. However, with some really good roleplay conversation, some very high persuasion rolls, you were able to convince her that this would be the best choice for everyone. Which then started the part 2, the awkward conversation, which resulted in trying to get the boon back from Ares after already promising him ascension. You then met up with Ares, had a conversation with him, and were able to convince him to remove the boon with promises that you would protect him and Damien when the time came for the final fight. With, again, some high persuasion checks, he agreed to relinquish his bid for godhood, and you met back in your hotel room to do this transfer, which resulted in a series of high-level checks to transfer the boon from one holder to the other. After managing to not kill Ares in the process, Alu was given the boon, and Apollo, for the first time, brought everyone to his War Council room where they summoned Pisces. Pisces believing that all of you together would be able to give Alu the power needed for her ascension at the exchange of sacrificing something from your power base. There was a series of decisions from sacrificing your own god powers to different abilities to cast spells, and with some very high rolls, you were able to gather around and give Alu the power without much consequence, as far as you can tell. And with that, as Alu felt this power surge, her kind of looking into herself, in her version of sacrificing her identity, let go of some of the painful memories from her far past. What?
Gave me a look. So,
Like this.
oh,
Okay. So with that, before we jump to the session, all of you that made sacrifices, there's all of you,
we all
a
did.
really low roll. Due to your extremely high passing of the skill set DC,
Oh, no.
or the skill check DC, you will all lose what you sacrificed for one day.
Oh.
Oh,
No! I won't be able to fuck.
And as the power,
What?
what?
I don't remember you giving that up.
I don't think you gave that up.
I was going to continue with that statement, but I stopped myself early.
Good job. And as
Okay.
a light overtook the room as Alu ascended, as the light fades and you'll kind of gather your bearings, the first thing that you see is Alu, still standing in between you where you last saw her. You can see that her hair has gone from black to an almost steel gray color. Not from age, but just as a change. And her skin has this strange, almost holographic, translucent look. And as she kind of blinks and looks around, you can see that her eyes have gone from a brown to a near golden as she begins to scan the room, and they seem to shift almost like a telescopic lens. And there's a series of golden shimmering across the limbs that you can see. And as she looks across all of you, seems to be a little bit discombobulated from this new transition. And you see as Pisces takes a breath. And interesting. That was much easier than I anticipated. And you see she looks across all of you with a newfound respect. You have grown alarmingly much since we all first met. Not a bad thing, of course, considering what we are about to face.
It's been a strange few months, I would say. But we're all coming out of it for the better.
Ortiz.
I gotta stop this voice.
It's only for a day.
I don't know
Paolo,
why.
you like swallowed something on during this, and you have not gotten rid of it this whole time.
I've been swallowing things this
Do you want me to
entire
hit your
journey.
back? Here, let me hit your back. Let me get it here. Ava's just gonna try and smack Apollo's back. Stop talking like that.
Sorry, I don't. Sorry. Sorry, I don't know what got over me.
Oh, you wish.
I think
No,
this is how I
Andrew.
meant to talk the entire time.
Yeah, I want you to keep that.
I'll
now.
reset them too.
Oh no!
Too high now.
It hit him too hard and you hit him a little too low.
They've retreated inside.
You want me to get them back out for you?
No, please don't. Just give them some time.
We've been live for less than a minute.
Ooh-wee. Alrighty, guys.
Oh
all
my
right.
god.
Sorry, I don't know. It's taken a minute to wake up this time. So, now that that's done,
Alu,
go ahead.
how is Alu feeling?
I am feeling, well, strange. And as she speaks, her voice has an almost echo effect to it. I feel like I can see across vast distances all at once. It is a little, disorienting, but liberating. Is this what it was like for you?
Some of us had to die. Some of us,
The
Sorry.
boy who lived. Come to die.
it's
sorry.
it's about giving up and letting go. One cannot attain godhood or the power that comes with it by holding on to pieces of their mortal life. Now, that was different for each of us, I think. Vagus died and was brought back. Ego, Vex, and Lorelei also were killed and brought back. Ava inspired an entire city with a starry scape under the underground after the Emerald Scarring. Wade died and touched a tree.
I got absolutely obliterated.
Yeah, he fucking just went.
We can show
I
you.
actually
He
have a
has his
vial of his
ashes.
ashes.
Yeah.
Pre-God.
That's me. You can sense that.
I sought revenge against people in Altor. And you, what? You gave people bread?
I think he died, right?
No.
Did we bring him back? The reincarnate was what brought him back.
Was it?
Is it the reincarnate?
No,
That's-
reincarnate is when he got disintegrated in the
Village fight.
lich fight. Yeah.
Yeah. That was, yeah, for you.
I don't know.
Resurrection.
Yeah. You inspired change and hope and communionship with all the adventurers guilds across the endless sky.
Is that what did it?
And then when we brought him back, maybe he was ascended. I can't remember.
Hey, Hazel.
He's not here to really defend himself either. He seems very catatonic today, so we'll let him explain it next time.
He's been walking into the wall for the past 10 minutes.
Let's say it just became overwhelmed. The whole thing just became a
Hazel.
ball. He's now just on your shoulder.
I think
Pick
so.
him up.
Yeah.
So it was
Well,
different for
I
each
think-
of us.
And I think the effect that you're feeling of like seeing really far, I mean, I think that's like a Horizona thing. That's not something any of us can really feel.
All
So
right.
that's pretty cool.
I can see
What do your
clearly now.
elf eyes see?
I need glasses. I can't see.
She kind of like looks over in this kind of void space.
What's wrong?
I
Lou doesn't
see-
wear glasses, right? So that'd be hilarious.
No.
Just loses all her power
What's
and
your
take out, the, just take out the glasses.
It's the only thing she gets from Ascension. It's just 20/20 vision.
Yeah. That'd be hilarious.
I can see
Clearly now.
people about to set out on something dangerous, calling for protection.
Oh, you can see the
can see-
future?
Oh, the
No.
future. Oh, I thought I could see the future, but you could see the future.
No.
Oh, shit.
She can just see what's
No.
happening very far away, I think.
I can see the people now asking for protection while they journey. I see people asking for themselves not to be seen as they call upon you, and she looks to Apollo, and Altor, praying not to be seen. I feel like I can help them not be seen. I'm not sure what to make of this.
I think each of us has our own, for lack of a better word, domain or thing that we do incredibly well.
I
For
serve
example.
looks incredibly well.
Huh?
Don't worry about it. Never mind.
Weight hold stores.
To an extent.
For example, when people near Vagus and also not near Vagus happen to die, Vagus walks them to their deities.
Desired destinations.
I see.
I help motherfuckers get that get back, you know what I'm saying? Got that hot with me.
So say that in your scripture. Get that motherfucking link.
Get that motherfucker.
Get that motherfucking leg back.
Whoa.
Why is Hazel being so cute?
What changed?
Chris gave her French fries.
I did. I gave her one. She was barking like crazy, and I held her one friend. She's like,
Did you give it to her?
just one.
Hey. Yeah? What else?
So, what do we do now?
So,
Well, since
Now
Kobe's
it's-
not here, we go to Endgame.
Picked a bad day, bud.
That was the plan.
That
That was
we got some goodbyes to say.
Yeah.
It's very much the epitome of everyone tidy up their loose ends and get ready to
yeah.
skedaddle on skedoodle.
We have to just also. Okay, so exactly. Let's talk about what loose ends are left over. We need to tell Crawl probably get ready for the Great Rift, right? And we know where they know where it's happening. I'm not sure what exactly get ready means for them, but get ready.
Yeah, I think we reach out to Altor as well.
We still need
Yeah.
to. Pixels should be meeting with us today, right?
We're meeting with
We need to
Pixel.
talk to Pixel. We need the Pantheon.
Well, we can accomplish multiple things from Vyra, thankfully.
Yeah. Is Pixel today?
I think so. I think she said she was meeting us today, right?
Yes.
Yes, Pixel's today. Okay, Kra, Altor, Pixel.
That's to let
Tildina?
Huh?
Should we tell
that's
her?
to let the queen know as well.
Altorian?
Yeah.
That was Altorian.
Naomi.
Tildina? Well,
Keldina, I guess we can let her know. We'll let your family know.
that
Well, you
yeah.
Maybe
You can let your
Calvina,
family
and then
know.
also
I cast
maybe
Wish to
what's her
cast
name?
send.
Azriel.
Sorry, he's got double face palm. Give him a second.
That was something I was expecting Vagus to do when he had my powers. Yes, we can let Azrael know as well. Dami Mommy.
Dami Mommy. Okay, cool.
Okay,
Call
Craw, Altorian Queen,
Mother.
Keldina, Dami Mommy, Pixel.
Should we take Charles with us to the? No, just kidding.
No.
Why not?
So much no.
He really wanted to go though.
Well, if we let Caldina know, the wolves are docked at her place still.
Oh,
right?
so you don't want to go see your parents before you potentially die and become a god
We
forever?
saw the future. Everything's
Oh.
gonna be fine.
Sure, yeah.
No, that's not true.
Yeah.
Wait.
That's how
It'll
that
be
works.
fine.
Everything is hard set. Nothing can change.
Nothing,
Nothing
can
can
go
go
wrong.
bad.
Oh God, it all went wrong.
All right.
Completely ignore all the dice rolling sound effects thrown in there.
I think this concludes this session of our council of Make Ravanya Do Good.
Katie.
Katie. Yeah, whatever.
Which-
Go team on 3.
I'm
See
not
a loop.
touching her.
She puts her hand in.
Yeah, Aloo! Come on, Wade. You know you want to hold my hand. Get in here.
For Katie. Sure.
Sure.
I put you on top of everyone's hands.
And you just kind of like,
Yeah. You see his Pisces, so it's like,
she put a fin out.
She put her.
yeah. You see,
I make sure her
We all go to
fin
sleep.
and Wade's hand are on opposite ends of the totem pole.
Do not let him touch the fish.
You ain't getting nowhere near that. Stop! All right,
That's disgusting.
go team
You
on
just
3.
said
Ready?
Pisces
1, 2, 3,
disgusting.
go team!
No team.
Yeah, you
Go
guys suck.
team?
It was too
Cool
fast.
team.
Yes.
I can't count to 3. Did you really think I was gonna?
You can count to this many because that's how old your son is. These two don't count. They're a little misshapen.
So he's
He's
don't
about 4.5.
Don't we still have to find your
Let's
siblings?
go to talk to Crow about that. My
Okay.
sister's somewhere out there.
Apollo ends
Wait, can Lou find them?
the. Apollo ends
Oh
the
that's
dreamscape.
it.
Goodbye, Pisces. We'll be in contact.
Oh.
Just like that, she was never seen again.
And they were roommates.
They were roommates. And as you all arrive back in the hotel room, you can see as you all kind of like blink into existence, look at Lou, and she looks like she always has. She seemed to have lost that kind of god visage, so she just kind of looks around. Everything is quite bright and colorful. Very well. I think I need some time to adjust to all of this. What can I do to help?
You have about 2 days
For
until we leave to
Right.
Centrum.
What can I do? I can send messages. I can help coordinate things. What do you need from me?
I think it would be helpful if
God
we could
things.
help Vagus, right?
Yeah,
Cross should have the information, but I mean, if need be, if
this can help
Oh,
confirm
okay.
hold on.
it.
I don't
Sending
know
out
if you can do
messages right now.
anything,
Just-
but
Let me see.
All I hear was screams.
those are the screams of my people. It does happen from time to time.
Just
Every time I dare to close my
Is that the
eyes, only nightmares.
So she holds her hand over the receipt, and her eyes begin to glow. And when she blinks, it dissipates. I can see them. They are on an adventuring ship.
Well, that's good.
That's
They'll be yes,
a good one.
I believe so. The crew are part of the Adventurers Guilds
I
of
don't
Dental.
like the bad ones.
That is a good sign.
They'll be arriving into the Dendar port in the next
Clerics
few
are
hours.
old gods.
Fantastic. I guess Craw did find its way. Thank you.
Way to go, Craw.
Alright. I'll start. If you would like to message Headmaster Craw, letting him know our plan is to arrive in Centrum within probably within 2 days.
Of course. Here, before I forget. And you see she rummages around in her bag, and then she sees a thing to herself, and when she opens her hands again, you see there's 2 small pebbles. Interesting. Here. If you need to contact me.
Big Papa, this is.
You just gotta lose number.
I got that W autistic raise.
She's like, she sees she slips into a pocket. I know that you're going to have a lot of coordination between different groups, which can require quite a bit of energy. If you need any help contacting those people, you can just let me know.
Thank you, Luke. Apollo starts sending messages.
Okay? So above table speak. If you need to send a message to somebody and you don't want to spend the spell slot, a will be on standby that you can use the rock.
Sick.
So basically, you got yourself a call center.
Oh, fuck. She's,
I'll do some of them because I feel like they'll respond
We
better.
have
to-
unlimited minutes now.
She's gonna be the intelligence.
No, our
team.
family plan's grow. Our family plan is growing.
Yeah.
You basically, with allying with Alu due to her skill set and what kind of god she became, you basically now have a telecommunications network.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes. Because all she has to do is see that person too to cast sending to them.
All I hear are screams. Okay. First, I'm gonna message the Queen of Altor.
The false queen.
Wow.
I spit on my feet.
I'm telling.
I'm telling.
Hello. Hope
Hello.
everything is well.
Ask her when the wedding is.
Our timetables have moved up drastically. We aim to be in Centrum 2 days. In 2 days. 2 days could get a little bit
Yeah.
wonky, you know?
Yeah.
2 days-ish.
Prepare for Great Rift. No, there was no leftover.
Oh, you hit 25?
I hit 25.
You get a response. Very well, we shall assemble the fleet and meet you there when able. 2 days is quite close, but we will manage.
Money. All right.
Cash money.
Now I'll message. Well, I'll have a little message Craw.
Okay.
Basically,
Same thing.
same thing. We aim to be in Centrum in 2 days. Prepare for Great Rift, and then I'll have her send another one saying, reached out to Altor. Queen is sending fleet to be ready for the awakening of the Great Rift.
Okay.
Skibidi-bop.
She passes along the message, and you see Luke kind of waits for a second. Basically, Krall says that he will be ready, and he will notify the Adventurers Guilds to start sending out bounties, and is once again grateful for your assistance in dealing with the matter between Altor.
Yada yada yada
And I'll
yada
do it.
yada. Thank you, Luke. That wasn't a yada 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 to you. That was. Carl gets very political when he speaks. I just need to know the bare bones.
He does. He's a bureaucrat.
I know. Okay, so there's 2. I'll message Caldina. Basically, same thing.
Okay.
Same. But different.
Same.
But different.
Letting her know that we're gonna be headed that way, and anything she can send to help.
Sending out an
Are you gonna let your
SOS.
parents know, or are we gonna go back there, or are we just gonna ignore them completely?
No, she could reach out to my parents.
You really don't want to go home, huh?
I mean, we can go there. Kill.
What about Nini? What about your girl? Wait, is Nini with us?
No.
She's right behind me.
Where is
isn't
she?
She's on
She's
the dead
standing
end.
right behind you.
She's at the dead end.
She's with Vandal.
She's the place that Wade doesn't want to go for some reason.
Are you gonna?
Wait, are we gonna take the dead end to Centrum?
Why are you looking at me? You're the one who teleports us normally.
You're the captain.
You're the captain. Are we taking the dead end?
We're finally taking my ship somewhere.
I feel like we should take it,
Yeah.
right? Like
Okay.
it'd be nice to have a ship at that place. Should I
Craw.
just open a door?
No, don't do that.
I mean, the Great Rift is so close. Like, what are the chances that I'd
Well, we
open it
start a
there?
little early anyway.
We need to deal with
No.
Katie before the Great Rift. I'd rather not deal
No,
with
but
two things at
there's-
once.
Kickstart that
There's
bitch.
such a
Keep going
little,
right now.
there's such a small chance that it would happen like right before we go to Centrum. Like I think
Didn't-
I've avoided opening a door for so
Well,
long.
hold on, didn't you just sacrifice the ability to confirm that you can open doors?
For one day, and we're
Yeah, but you're talking about doing it right now, aren't you?
no. I mean, our ship taking the dead. Like, how are we gonna take the dead end to Centrum? You know?
I don't know. Pilot it there.
It's
No,
turbo
easy.
time.
I'm gonna drive the
I
boat.
just open a door and we just take the ship through, and we're in Centrum.
We could wish it, babe.
One thing at a time.
Alright.
Okay.
I wish
Craw is
the
done.
boat
Queen
would.
is done. Caldina is done. Who else? Pixel's on her way.
Carl,
Charles.
What do you want me to tell Charles?
He's a-
He's gonna want to come
I
with
love
us.
him. Okay. Tell him.
Hello, Charles. Ava would like you to know how much she loves and cares for you,
And my date went really well.
and her date went very well.
Yep, that's it.
Thanks
Dude.
for nice. I don't know. I couldn't get the be nice.
Thanks for nice.
Thanks for nice was the end there.
Okay.
Got away from me in the last 3 words, but
The only response you get is a series of coughing, like he was in the middle of drinking a saucer of milk, and then just started choking on it.
I think he's very upset that you had a good date.
Oh, why would he be upset about that? Doesn't
I
he
don't-
just want the best for me?
I think he does, but the prospect of you getting close to another man in a romantic sense, I think scares him because he worries a lot about you. I think that's the dynamic that's going on here. I could be
Because-
mistaken. All I got was coughs. Very hard to interpret coughs, but I think
Well-
you know.
I have too much to worry about on my plate already.
Amen,
because we're about
sis.
to go fight some gods. So,
Fucking preach, queen.
that's that on that.
Can you do the same for my parents?
Do you want that? You want to tell your parents that your date went really well too?
Yeah.
Use your
Okay.
fucking wish, bud.
Come on, Alu. Can you let my parents know?
I refuse. He doesn't want to go see his parents. He wants you to just
Hey,
message
whoa,
them
whoa, whoa.
so he has a clean
First off-
conscience when he doesn't go see them.
Hey,
or do you want to be complicit in
Your
that,
parents
Alu?
weren't even on the list. What about your parents?
That's because we're going to Dendar, you fucking idiot.
Are you gonna go see them? But you didn't see your. You didn't say you
Are
were
we gonna
see
go
them.
see?
Can you
Are we
message
gonna
my
go to the
parents?
dead end, which is where the wolf seer is?
Yes.
I wish Wade was dead.
I wish I. Wait, I just wish for that too. Do I get...
Double dead.
We're going for a walk, buddy.
No, no.
My simulacrum's like, hey, what the fuck?
No. I cast it. He's okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have to get your simulacrum.
Oh, fuck.
Where is he?
I forgot about Hugan. He's on the dead end.
He's
Okay.
taking care of the hoppalogs.
He's fucking.
Alright.
He's
That's
macking down
Him and
Nini
Nini
right
are
now.
having a
Yeah,
good
when you're
time.
not there. She's cheating on you with your twin brother, who's made of ice.
It's like it's
Who's you?
chilly down there.
Hold to the touch.
This is
He's an icicle.
This is different. I don't know if I'm into Coldplay yet.
I love Coldplay.
You're Yeah, you're scaring bones.
Yeah, the band. They're good bard
100%.
group. The bards are crazy.
Okay.
No, but can you message my parents?
Aren't your parents dead?
Yeah.
Wait,
Can
if they're dead,
Can
can't
you
you
message
talk
my
to them?
parents? Oh yeah, you could.
I can't message your parents, Ava. They're on a different plane of existence.
Mine are also on a different plane of existence. I don't know how that works with my whole walking thing.
Do you walk to them or do you?
I don't know. I haven't tried.
Can you knock on their door? Can you walk and knock?
Well, we lived in a tent, so I don't know if there is a door. A door as much as there is a covering. It wasn't really knocking. It was more just you kind of whooshed it and see if anybody responded. Tonight I walked for the astral tent of my people.
So,
Well, that got dark really quick. You can message his parents if you want. I'm trying to force him to go see his parents before he could potentially die.
Is
That's
that-
all.
is there a reason that you do not want to go see your parents?
Yeah, wait, what's the
I
reason?
mean, we can go see them.
I'd see him right now.
Sometimes I just think, it takes a woman's touch to get him to admit to things. That's why our relationship never would have worked out.
They're both always like this.
Thank you for the clarification. I was wondering.
You're welcome.
Okay. Now we wait for Pixel.
Wait, what do you want me to tell them? Do you?
Oh no, we're gonna go see them.
Alright.
Yeah.
Let them know we're gonna come see them.
Oh yeah, just let them know we're on the way.
Don't waste your guys. Don't do that, please.
I wasn't going to.
Thank God. So, that's us.
Alright.
I think that's but everybody. Your sister is waiting for us in Dendar. My parents are waiting for us in Dendar. His parents are waiting for us in Caldina's Forge.
If we're collecting all of the troops, you're more than welcome to message Ozzius and see where he is.
I forgot about Ozzy.
I forgot about that motherfucker.
It's been a while since we had to see him.
Yeah.
He's actually probably collecting Tranquility.
Hey, long time no see.
He's still
Hey,
doing that?
Long time no
It's a
talk.
ship in the middle of nowhere.
That's true.
that
That's
a
fair.
bunch of people died on and they're trying to burn down.
That's fair. That's
Yes, he's probably still doing that shit.
Making our way to Centrum.
Actually, I just should hold off with your
Oh my
life.
God.
All the troops are being rallied near Great Rift opening.
He's like, fuck, we can't make that. We can't make that in 2 days.
Good luck.
And get a response. Oh God, what was his voice? He said a deep voice.
This is not Ozzius. I messaged the wrong person.
We'll be there, Sonny. Don't you forget it.
No. Yes. Very well. We will begin preparations to make our way over there. Though I am not sure 2 days will be enough time. But, if so, you'll have quite the warship on your side.
Ah. Big boat go brrrr. All right. Mother. Zarwado. Okay, and break. Thank you for convening the second meeting of the gods. Your parking will not be validated on the way out.
Son of a bitch.
Alu, we thank
Dead
you
ends
for
are
everything.
here.
You know how fucking much so ticket for the dead end is.
If it's all the same to you, I think I am going to go find the bathhouse, take a hot bath for a bit, and readjust to all of this.
It'd be funny if you couldn't find it.
Whoa!
What did I sign up for? And she leaves.
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, she like starts to leave. She goes, before she goes, she actually like turns and like kind of does the palm of the door. Eternity is such a long time, and she turns around. Before I go, you mentioned that the previous Ares, I think, was able to not be detected. Do
true.
you want that same ability? she will know this.
I
That
don't think
if
we
you s-
should let her know. I think the day before we were to go to Centrum, or the right before we go to
Yeah,
Centrum,
the time.
maybe. But I think we need to play it as normal as long as possible.
Very well. I think. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help coordinate. But in the meantime, I'm going to try to focus my efforts on blocking her sight so she can't see the movements of your allies.
That would be wonderful.
I warn you,
Wow.
it might not work. This is all still quite different. So she's gonna know something is up, but I'll try my best to at least prevent it from being
'Cause-
too obvious.
That makes it forbidden knowledge.
To be fair, if you're already gone,
So,
if you're already gone from
Sorry,
her
I'm fucking
sight,
on
she
one.
probably already knows something's up. To be fair, but
That is true, yes.
She wouldn't be able to see her if she's on a different plane, and we can say that we're borrowing her expertise. Like, I'll be back.
like she's going to believe that one.
I'm leaving now. And Olu's gonna leave.
Have a good time.
Uh,
Thank you for everything. I don't think we've said that yet, but thank you.
she kind of stops at the door frame and gives you a nod. And thank you for pulling me out of that prison that you found me in. Is it Hazel?
I just saw her head for like half a second. She's like,
So let me in, you have food.
please. Everyone deserves freedom.
Not everybody.
I elbow Apollo in the
Enjoy your
thigh.
bath.
She's gone.
The Lich King of fucking Altor doesn't deserve freedom.
I mean,
Yeah.
free his head from his body.
Free this dumb. You know what I'm saying?
I leave too. I'll go to the bath.
So,
I go find a hot rock.
I wait for Pixel.
I'll say, what do you guys wish to do until Pixel arrives? You have a few hours to go.
Do we want to teleport back?
I wish Pixel was here now.
She can just do that herself.
That's true. That's true. Why is it taking so long?
Just gotta talk to some dudes.
Damn.
Do we want to go to Nendar?
But we're making a trip there eventually anyway, aren't we? Are you trying to go right now, or...?
We can go to the dead end.
But we can't take it because we have to meet B and Viro again.
No, just trying to kill some time.
Trying to get things done.
Yeah, I could plane shift there.
I could do. Would you guys
You're
want
too
a
big
little
for stuff.
divination? I did pack that spell.
Ooh. What are you gonna divinate?
I wonder if I can divinate if there's an unexpected actor or faction that we haven't considered that will be in Centrum.
Can't
But
have all our
maybe it's
bases
not that
covered.
unexpected. I feel like.
Oh, so
Because
like,
I feel like we know what's in Centrum. Like Katie's there, Titania's there, Davey. Like,
so who will arrive in Centrum in the next 7 days?
If there's extra pieces we're not planning for,
Yeah.
be there.
any other good questions you guys can think of?
None that come to my mind.
No, I
I
think
can't think of anything either at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. Is that a question you can ask in that divination spell? Or does that have to be worded different?
Yeah, it's like what's something that could happen? One question about a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days.
Who will fight in Centrum 7 days from now? You should see the two cats in the alley.
Oh my god, that would be crazy. That would be wild. Jeez. Yeah, I think Ava will just go like to the hotel for a second while we're just kind of killing time and set up this ritual. And she's trying to kind of consider if there is. So there's one loose thread that she's still thinking about that we haven't encountered, that she has a bad feeling about, which is the clerics of the old gods or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And where the fuck are they? And so she's gonna kind of, I think, probably more generally ask with a divination, like, is there a faction or actor who has big goals that they're trying to achieve in Centrum that we don't know about? And I guess it's like in the next 7 days, what that might be is the question. Did that make sense?
She's thinking.
Yeah, I'm trying to kind of answer it.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
the way the question is worded, it makes it feel like is there any outside objectives that might be in the city? But really, you're worried: is someone going to show up that you guys aren't ready for or
Yeah.
expecting? Okay.
Yeah.
You see a series of flashes. The first thing that kind of balloons in your mind, you see hosts of demons, armies of fae of all shapes and sizes. You see the sky splitting in places, and you start to see creatures that you have never encountered before, that your brain is not even able to process. You see resistance fighters and humans, and then suddenly the sky nearly turns black with the number of ships that are arriving. And you see as the sky is beginning to split, large beings, larger than your eye can comprehend, starting to emerge, but their shapes are murky. You're not able to really see them. You start to see large beasts flying through the air, again, demonic and fae. You start to see the large whales that you encountered last time that you were in Centrum. You can see what looks to be dragons and strange soldiers that you've never seen before, masked men in armor. You do see flashes of the old guard that you were worried about in a part of that fight in those ranks. And you also see 5 figures, mostly together, but sometimes scattered, 3 of which look very familiar to you. A human woman, a kobold, and a gnome.
The little hoot.
The little hoot.
There are quite a few actors that will be in this fight that you have not met before. But in terms of outside goals, you don't sense anything. It appears as if there will be 2 factions, with the potential introduction for a third if the gods do arrive. But that part is where things get gray.
Okay. I go ahead and communicate all that. Just a lot of people. It's just gonna be a big. It's just gonna be a big chaotic storm of people.
Fuck.
Brace for a storm.
God damn it.
We can deal with numbers. It's the outliers that are a problem. So thank you, Ava.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we're on the right path. We just need to talk to Pixel.
Is there anything that you guys wish to do? Otherwise, we'll just do a time skip for when Pixel arrives.
I'm gonna go back to that fancy restaurant that we went to and
Okay.
go pick up a couple more bottles of gin in the lake.
All right.
How much were those?
I don't remember. We'll say like 5 gold a bottle.
Yeah.
I think it was a lot more than that, but whatever.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
I think it was like 500, but
Yeah.
I will take the 5 gold.
I honestly don't remember how much it was at this point in the campaign.
Yeah. I'll pick up 4 more bottles of that.
Sure. Okay. So as the hours pass, you guys wait in the room, venture out, conversate with one another, but basically wait until Pixel arrives as she said she would. And after some time, Apollo, you receive a sending spell. I am in Viro. That is not her voice. I am in Viro. Where should I meet you?
Where do we want to meet?
Does not matter.
It's going down.
To the hotel.
Okay,
Hotel.
basically tell her where you are.
Meet me at the hotel.
Tap, motel, already
over
here.
We're not getting anything done today.
Me at the...
We're getting there. It's just taking an extra 10 minutes per step.
That's-
What are you doing with me? What did I do?
Andrew's little dance was so cute, though.
I turned off my mic.
God damn it.
All right.
All right. So after a few more minutes, you give her basically tell her where you are. You hear a soft knock on the door, and when you answer, you see Pixel. She's wearing more distinguished traveling clothes, and she appears to be. You don't know how to describe it other than more armed. She doesn't appear to have like any weaponry, but there's something about it that seems to be more on edge, and she's more prepared for a fight.
Color scheme.
Enter.
She's
I
wearing
shut the door.
costume 3.
She steps inside and she kind of stops and looks across all of you, and you are all very different.
We're gods now.
Oh, have we not seen you since we
No,
It's been a while.
long time.
Whoa. Yeah, that's a lot to unpack.
Gods. All right.
Yeah.
I'm still a lizard, aren't I? Didn't answer my question at all. Thank you so much for that.
She says, you know what? At this point, sure, why not? And she goes and she kind of like does a little hop and pulls herself up onto one of the nightstands, and just like letting her feet kind of hang down.
How have you been?
Small talk, huh? That's a bold strat.
Yeah, she-
It's been a while,
It's been
dog.
hella long. Might as well ease into it.
It's been a minute. So,
We had
like,
character development. Vegas handles the small talk now.
okay.
I can't enjoy life a little bit. You know how many dead people I see a fucking night?
What do they talk about too?
Just being fucking dead.
All he hears are screams.
It's a whole lot of damn. This sucks a lot more than I thought it would. Like, yeah, it does. Now guess what? You gotta hike.
You gotta walk some more.
You want a fucking stack? Anyways,
You're going up there. Good luck, kid.
Can you imagine you die and hike up half dome? Like, fuck!
yeah.
Ah, dude, what?
But what did your family members bring you? They packed me granola and the Pepsi.
I got some
That's
strawberries.
what you're getting. A single grape that fell off the table.
Holy berry was with this gold coin. Yeah, they fucked that wrong.
You gotta
berry on.
fucking eat that
Good
shit.
luck.
Oh.
She kind of like watches this exchange a little bit. At this point, I don't think much can surprise me anymore. Good, thanks. I suppose busy. I think everyone is. You certainly have been. I have a. She just kind of like does like a freeze up almost, and just. I have a sneaking suspicion that you might be to blame with my current issues.
Us?
For
We
what?
would've never-
Little old me?
I just want you to know anything we did was completely unintentional and
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
And
Oh man.
100% Apollo's fault.
Okay.
If we only get to choose one. Yeah.
It's the clone.
Yeah.
I didn't do it.
See?
See?
Well,
apparently I did it.
something has had my people a little agitated. We've encountered large power spikes on the other side of the Sartorian field, which this would explain it quite a bit.
Probably started with that
Can't
one.
point at
this?
That one doesn't. There you go.
Why are you pointing at me like that? What do you mean, this?
Well, if you're all ascending to
What?
divinity,
A little ascension bothers, ruffle some feathers.
I don't think she said bother. I think they're just getting a little bit nervous about all their mana warping
Ascending?
right now. They're ramping right now.
entities on my side of the field have been feeling these power spikes and are feeling a bit of a threat. But we are trying to keep everyone calm and just prepare for any sort of conflict, but we will hold the field and not let our problems interfere with your endless sky if that's an concern.
That's perfect, actually, because that's kind of why we've asked you to be here.
I can assure you that we intend to keep things separate. We will not allow our powers to interfere with the
Actually-
natural order of
Actually,
yours.
we
want
don't
them.
want that.
We want them. We
we
want them.
want you to interfere.
Excuse me?
We would love nothing more for there to be interference.
We need help.
That's...
Yo necesito ayuda.
Our people,
Your
your people, whatever the hell's going
Was
on.
people.
Our people together are in danger
Don't know what
from
the
the
fuck.
old pantheon ripping through the rift and ripping us all a new one and trying to reset the cycle of the world anew.
What you said.
That's what I said, isn't it?
Wait, what do you mean reset the cycle? That's not possible.
Oh, it is.
Well, the gods are kind of like
Dicks.
base forms, right? They can die, but they're not really dead. They're gonna just kind of reform. They're like these core ideas that make the world. Well, they don't really like all the changes and the ascending and everything. They would prefer to just, hard
the slate
reset,
clean.
basically. So, this coming Great Rift, we are pretty sure, especially after we visited Mizara, she was not happy about it, that
Upsetty
they would
spaghetti.
prefer to they'd prefer to just destroy the whole world and just, let it just all happen again from the beginning, because, what's 1,000 years to a god? It doesn't mean anything.
What's a god to a
but-
king? What's a king to a
What's a-
non-believer?
God to a non-believer, right?
Right.
But
Human
What's-
beings in a mob.
That's interesting and confusing. That is supposed to be the whole purpose of other worlds, I suppose, like where we came from, meant to be developed and brought here, and that's where we get the islands. That was my understanding, why the gods want to reset everything. Oh, okay, that's very concerning. Thank you for bringing that to my attention.
I hate to say it, but I don't think the Stultorian field is gonna. The gods are gonna be like, a field, rats.
we're gonna avoid that.
Yeah, I think we're kind of all in this together.
Well, we've been quite successful in keeping entities mostly out, save for a few, and trying to keep our things in, save for
A few.
save
And
for
if
a
these
few.
few have managed to get through, I think Mizara, for example, if she wanted to get through, would be able to get through.
This is going to be
Fun.
I don't know about fun. Our people have not had a calamity quite like this since our arrival. But some of our entities, especially the one that is war inclined, has been quite vocal in his insistence to rally. What would you need?
What
Maybe like a little. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
we happen to find an individual that can see multiple different potential realities. We are pursuing a course in which we defeat or we stop the primal gods from wiping the slate clean. We stop our entity known as Katie, which I believe also you know.
That's not.
Nope, it is.
Oh, it is.
Oh!
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh!
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, you're involved.
No, Jimmy.
Yeah. yes. Whoever that is. Yes.
That guy sounds like a real tool.
Fucking idiot.
What did Jimmy do?
Oh, he.
Jimmy's a fuck.
In the literal sense of the word.
Lose it.
Is he the one that made Katie cuss out all men when I asked her about romance?
That adds up.
No!
Wouldn't.
That adds up.
It was transactional for her too. Not that Apollo would know.
That would probably be one of the reasons. It might have been something else that Gray did, as well as everything that kind of happened to her after that. We kind of lost track of
He put
her.
it in the fucking vial, then replayed it for everybody.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
That's a lot to unpack, but we'll talk about that more later. Well, okay, obviously the primal gods, your gods, not you, but you know what I mean. Sorry, it's been quite interesting couple of weeks. My pantheon. Obviously, if you think it's best that Stoltora assists,
The vision that we saw us fighting side by side with your pantheon. And if it is played right, there's potentially a way in which the gods are stopped. Katie finds her humanity again and doesn't decide to fucking go on a rampant warpath, and then we have to fight War 2.0 against her.
Yeah.
There is a end game scenario here, but we're trying to follow what we saw to a T, and that involves your pantheon assisting. So, it's a lot.
I think what we need is maybe like a formal introduction of like, hi, we're not really trying to threaten you guys or like,
I think they
you know,
trust
cut
Pixel.
into your guys's. And I think one of your gods has been. Wait, actually, sorry, Tyler. Has Vagus told us about one of the gods visiting
Yeah.
him?
Yeah, you guys know about that.
Okay. Okay.
Big dude
Then
with a
Ava
basket
mentioned-
and a
Yeah, there's like
lantern?
someone already visiting us anyways. So
Well, I
like I think
believe-
they're probably
Hmm.
curious.
It's probably your god of death.
What's his
Has
name?
been wandering around.
yes, one of the entities that have been slipping out of the veil. Yes, one of our pantheon, Myru's, are not really
Myru.
death, but
Is it my dude?
Maidu Park, yeah.
Myru.
No.
He's the reaper of sorts,
Ah.
a harvester, which is similar to you, which might have been why he left the veil in the first place. It is concerning that he left it all. It's not that much of a wanderer, really, but he's been missing, and that explains where he's been.
It's been mostly civil conversation. There hasn't been anything else to it. I haven't seen him in a long time.
Very well.
A lot of other people dying.
I can bring this information back to our council. If you wish to meet them, you may, but it is also something that I can
No.
handle.
Stop
not?
it. Stop.
You don't want to meet them?
Out of game. We are not doing this.
Jimmy sounds fun to me.
Jimmy
Wait,
sounds
why
like
not
I don't
meet
gotta
them?
be there.
I don't want to roleplay two characters.
I want to meet them. Who the fuck are these
Ava
bozos?
wants to meet him. I want to meet him.
They sound like idiots. We sound like we're so much better than them.
Probably best not to mingle with fuckheads like that.
I want to meet them.
I
What
say,
if they could help us in the battle?
Well, Pixel could be there.
we
representative.
let Pixel negotiate on our behalf. Not that it's not a
I want to go with
negotiation.
Pixel.
I wish Ava would drop this right now.
As a DM, all I
No.
can do is offer.
I personally don't want to meet them. That sounds like a lot of time and effort and energy, and they sound like dickheads, and we don't really want to. We have to hold ourselves to a higher standard than them.
I don't want to hold
Don't say
myself
that.
at any
Don't say
high
that.
standards. Low standards only over here.
The bare minimum. That's all you're getting.
You want to deprive Baggage from
Scraping by.
potentially seeing his family?
If Ava, you wish to
What was
meet-
that?
Ava, if you wish to meet them, I can take you for introductions and then bring you back.
There you go. Ava
That
can
sounds
go
lovely.
and meet everybody. Just Ava.
That's me.
You all fucking suck.
Okay, but I feel like Wade really wants to beat them too.
Initially I was for it, but the more I thought about it,
Let's go,
The two
Wade.
lizards
Don't be a
will go.
poopy pants. Okay, Vegas, let's do it.
actually that's fair.
Jokes on all of you guys.
Doesn't have to be.
I'm not gonna.
Joke's on y'all. It's not any of us.
Yeah.
Who's on the council?
We're not doing that cool shit.
Every time you ask, somebody
It's
dies.
just Garthic's ancestors.
Oh my god.
It's 40 goblins.
These goblins have
Wow,
been bred with
amazing.
superior genetics.
It's true.
In fact, the goblins involved in the practice of eugenics.
No.
He was right there.
I know what I said.
Oh.
There's so much we could do.
Is there? We've sat in this hotel for.
Yeah, now we're done
5
sitting.
hours.
We were waiting for Pixel.
Now what are we gonna do?
We're allowed to sit. I've been standing the whole time.
There's a chair right there.
You guys are
Shit.
divinity.
Unfortunately.
I don't know
I take a seat.
anymore. I seriously contemplate giving it up.
Loud and proud. Divine.
Listen, I've been holding the door to make sure nobody was listening, so
You were there 3
I'm glad to
hours.
be sitting down now. So
Oh, but I see the shadow of Griff's footprints right there under the door.
Didn't we tell you to go home and clean your house?
I cast.
You didn't see that, Wade?
What?
I cast Power Word Kill on Griff.
Oh, he looks like someone that's under 100 HP.
That is so mean.
You look like you dropped common loot.
Yeah, exactly.
So what do you drop? A house key and some moldy bread? Keep the fuck back to your apartment.
Oh my god.
They're not even dropping a Vorpal Greatsword.
Wow.
Griff is actually a little like 29 archfiend that's just putting up with our shit.
True endgame. Oh.
I fucking had it actually.
So, Pixel's gonna go talk to her pantheon and ask for them to assist us when we go to Centrum. That's the situation right now.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So then we are probably. Is there anything else with Pixel that we need?
Just
Do your best to convey to them that we are not a threat. We're not trying to encroach or simply trying to defend everybody from what's to come. Whatever assurances or promises or alliances they would like to forge afterwards, if they would, can be discussed then.
they have 2 days.
No.
The problem, most likely, if we are to aid you in this fight, the field would have to come down. And once it's down, I'm not sure if we can get it back up again. Is that something you're prepared to deal with?
I think
Oh.
The field was put up as
I
part of our agreement of sorts.
Well,
Well,
can't,
what are you so
Who's the agreement with? Yeah, who's the agreement with?
It's not quite complicated, but just strange. When we arrived here, there was a series of decisions that were made, and part of it was what we wanted, and at the time it was safety. And so when we arrived, we found ourselves in safety. The field was constructed around an old, from my understanding, it was an empire that was once here that had been planning to invade our world.
they got motherfucking nuked?
Yes, one way to put it. And the field around our area, or our territory, if you would, nothing could come in. We couldn't go out. And we had everything that we needed. Of course, some of us were able to pass through, those that had the magical ability to do so were the wayfarers.
Behind gives us
That-
what we need, and no one needs.
And it was fine. There was enough space for us to explore, and now we're getting to the point where we've explored quite a bit, and people are getting a little. We're trying to figure out what to do next. So this timing is not quite the best.
I think, and again, I have no authority other than the authority vested in me by my godhood. I think, in the spirit of collaboration, we would
And
not.
not resetting the world.
And, yeah, everybody. If we had to choose between a field staying up or the world getting fucking, I would rather the field come down.
We should go at this as the end of the sky, not as separate factions.
Unity will see us through. Strength
I
before journey.
I think maybe it's time for there to be a third kind of power that is not Aldir or Altor.
Yeah, these fuckheads have been making a terrible muckery of everything. Hopefully,
They've
you
been
guys
Like, I
making
just think
a lot of muck.
a lot of muck. Did you know that muck spelled backwards?
Yes.
I agree. I think that I think maybe you should talk to. Oh my God, what's her name? Astrid. Maybe you should talk to Astrid a little bit, because
Astra?
Astra?
now it's the new generation. Oh, Astra. The new generation.
Astrid is from How to Train Your Dragon,
Oops.
which is
What
ironic.
do
'cause
they
Caroline's a
want? I
dragon.
don't know if they want to stay behind the field forever. Maybe
I
it's
think-
time for change.
I think that's an impartial person to ask. I think Astra loves the freedom and loves to explore. I also think not everybody will love the freedom and want to explore. They also want to just keep their own little slice of the endless sky. I think that's fine. But I think there needs to be a united front upon dealing with this threat that will, again, just
Get rid of all that.
all of us.
Yeah, there will be nothing
Yeah.
to explore.
There
We will
won't be
be
anyone to
Thanos-
explore.
We'll be Thanos snap gone.
Whatever
Worse,
Thanos is.
because it's everything. There's no 50-50 on this one.
I call being Ant-Man and going inside there.
Oh, okay. I stand by that theory. It would have worked.
I think so too.
Very well, I will take this back and see what I can do. When? I'm assuming gathering resources, a few months?
No.
A few weeks?
No.
About 48 hours.
2 days. You're asking me to convince a pantheon, a council, and its people
Okay.
for support in a war in 2 days.
They've
Okay.
made stupider decisions in the day.
If we came,
They really have.
Way
This
stupider.
is so insane.
You're gonna throw this on the table, they're gonna be like, yeah.
Okay.
hmm
Yes.
Wow, it feels like I know them already.
Feels like I've been in their shoes.
Feels like one of them killed Red all by himself.
I swear it didn't happen.
Yes. Okay. No. We are going to Centrum in 2 days. I think that will be the catalyst and the start of everything. I don't know how much time you have after that.
Things are gonna go awry in at least 2 days. Anytime after that, I would be ready for more problems.
Very well.
yeah, what they're saying.
That's a pretty big word.
Yeah!
That was really good.
High
That's
five!
good job.
I lost an intelligence point using that word.
All right.
Start drooling.
Very well. I will take this back. Jeez. It's always something interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, well, you know.
You can't say it's boring.
It's
You
not.
can't say we're boring.
You
I
can't.
said that. I cannot.
No, I'm not boring. Vegas. We'll talk about this later.
Very well. I should head out as soon as I can then. And she kind of jumps off the side table. I guess last chance. Anyone want to come with me?
Oh, Dave, that's
Yeah.
that's crazy. I think the crickets
I,
spoke for themselves right there.
yeah, I'll let it pass. I feel like Andrew really doesn't want to do this. So.
I really don't. Apollo
Okay,
thinks
we
it's a
want-
big waste of time.
But it would be literally 10 minutes of in-game, but
No,
it would
it
be an
wouldn't.
hour
You know
of
damn
real
well.
life.
You know damn well. It's gonna take up 3 hours of our session, and we'll be here for 4 more weeks. And
Man,
then someone will.
imagine why we need to kill 3 hours.
Not my fault. Fuck him. The end of the world's coming. Get with it or get lost.
She's neither of those. She's just working.
Fuck.
Wade, Vegas, do you agree with this? Are we in agreement?
I mean, I could use a day trip.
Okay, so that's
I won't go.
one
That's fine.
for the day trip.
If you and Vagus wish to go, that's
I'm not going. Good luck.
I don't personally see anything we could say that Pixel won't be able to say in our stead, but I don't think any of us can stop your exploring
No.
due to your nature.
You guys can go do whatever you would wish to do.
Andrew's so mad though.
I don't know who this Andrew person is. Apollo's not with this shit, as the youngsters would say.
I'm
call,
sorry.
Go explore. It's in your nature. Just open up a gate on your way back. You'll be fine.
No, I think. I feel like I should have. Andrew wants to move on.
Why is Ava staring worryingly at this fourth wall right
Yeah,
here?
she's really just like looking into Apollo's soul at this point.
I'm jumping in and out of the gate, like,
Yes. Okay, it's fine. We don't have to go.
I mean, you have 2 days to think about it.
Huh? That's a very valid. Yeah, you have 2 days to think about it.
All right.
Not rushing it.
I'll say, with that, as Pixel waits for your decision, which sounds like it's probably going to be a no, we will go and break.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Perfect.
I wish
Yeah.
for the gate to never open.
BRB.
We'll be back in a few minutes. See you soon. that up.
Welcome, everybody.
Nancy Reagan throat goes. Oh, wait. Oh, fuck. I did not know you were starting. You gotta count us down.
I
You
did.
always do a count, yeah.
I did count us down.
Shout out to Nancy Reagan.
Reaganomics, folks.
That's my
Put
girl.
in work.
That's my girl.
So, hi everyone. As you can see, look what we found.
I found him hanging out with Nancy Reagan in the
Google
backyard.
Nancy Reagan.
No,
TG.
It's
no.
no longer up for adoption.
And it's no longer you.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, jumping right back into it.
Well, that's all right.
I'm gonna
So-
hop in that.
So during break,
Nancy
it was
Reagan.
decided they will not be following Pixel.
Thank
So-
God.
You can see the reason. So as Pixel,
You look so cute. It's your headphone. Yeah, but it's not a homecoming. Oh my God. It's not even homecoming.
It's your birthday somewhere.
Oh my
What, I was listening in prior. What, I got the gist of most things, but I was in and out. What have we decided to do next? Like, what are we waiting
We're
for?
rallying everybody.
Who are we already
Now,
Althor, Aldir, Ozius, Kildina. We've reached out to Pixel.
I think-
Pixel's gonna go back and relay our
I
information.
think
reached
the
out to the-
last thing
the
that
kids with
Andrew
guns.
mentioned was going to Dendar, and then I think after Dendar, we just grab the dead end and we go to Centrum.
How? Centrum's pretty far from the dead end.
I open a portal.
Aren't we not doing that because of the rift situation?
As long as she doesn't do it today, we're
But-
fine.
I mean, like, it's just like, it's fine. Like, there's like a chance.
I thought
but
it was a
what's
chance.
the chance?
I thought every time you open a door, there's a chance it just happens.
There is,
Yeah.
but there's an 80% chance it doesn't happen.
Well, I thought it was an 80% chance for the door to work.
They drop down
There's
to
an 80% chance to
20 or 30.
for one day.
You said
For one
correct.
day.
For one day.
80% chance that she can successfully open the door.
That does not say anything about the rift chances changing.
Yeah, the rift chances we don't know what they are.
Why are we
So
risking it?
you know,
I rebuttal and change my opinion. I say we don't open a gate. I've thought about it long and hard. I may have been misinformed.
I thought about it. Good thinking. I'm with you.
I like the way you think, young sir. Okay, no, fuck that. I'm not opening up a gate. I'll just wish it's there.
but I
That's also 30% chance of not using it
that's
again, right?
still.
But
that's
he's
still,
got
like,
it now.
Oh, you can do it for free, yeah.
That's still.
For what?
Isn't it through your staff there or something?
No,
That's
he
not-
just
no, I
has the
can-
wish stuff.
Oh, you just have it?
I
Oh, yeah,
have,
fuck,
yeah.
we can just spend that shit. Let it roll.
We rock, paper, scissors to see who permanently loses it.
I was gonna say.
I'll take that over the rift possibly opening soon.
Back.
Calling upon the same fucking magic, like it's the same magic to do the same thing. What's
Yeah, but one
to
of them
say
doesn't have
that-
a giant repercussion of opening the rift early.
No,
one of them's
I'm trying
right
to say,
next
what's
to
to
like a
say,
blood vessel that's really important, and one little.
What's
and you're
to
dead.
say that they are not the same?
The repercussions are not the same.
Part of the wish can be without opening the rift. We can
You think
specify.
so? You think so?
I'm
You think
As
you
looking at
someone,
me, I'm not giving you the answer.
as someone who wishes for a lot of things, I'm sure we can do it that way.
Fine. Fuck you. Fuck you.
We'll use the gate stuff in the post game.
The post game
No.
interview.
I hate you. I made it. This
I
is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to open gates, and you're stopping me from opening gates. You guys are trapping me.
This house is a fucking prison.
On planet bullshit in the This Sucks Camel Dick Galaxy.
Alright, well, I think let's go to Dendar first and we'll go from there.
Alright, everybody gather hands.
No, I don't want
Avery, you're squeezing really tight. Avery, you're squeezing really tight.
Ava, that's not my finger.
Ew.
That's my toe.
to.
I got I draw a teleportation circle to Dendar.
Oh, God, I'd be severely
Didn't I
weak.
let you
Little
out?
toe claws are digging into your boot. Little claws.
Do you want to go back outside?
Freaking.
No? Okay.
Alright, teleport us to Dendar.
Okay. As you arrive in Dendar, what do you wish to do? At this point, the
We do.
guards.
He has to see his sister
Okay.
and his family.
They're in Dendar?
You missed
Yeah,
that part.
now,
Oh,
or soon to be.
let's beeline it there. I want to see my aunt.
Very quick.
That'll be an interesting one.
I feel like she's gonna give me alcohol. Like, she'll give me some sips of her wine.
Oh, she'll be the cool one.
Yeah. She like let me take a drag off of her cigarette, you know, and like
You
squeeze me a
smoke?
little too tight when we hug, and it gives me weird feelings.
That's probably a culture shock for you. I'm warning you now.
Was it real? Was it real for you?
You've been here for 20 minutes and you've already.
20 minutes? He's not been here for 20 minutes.
I think it's a little less.
Less.
I'm giving him. I'm rounding up.
Let's go see the lizard ant, the lant.
Oh.
Onward. Where's she at? She at the house?
I was saying, as like you're having this conversation, you receive a message from
With a-
Headmaster Craw.
Adventure?
Um,
Or adventure book?
Actually, you receive it from his secretary. Master, Guildmaster Craw wishes to send you a message. Per your inquiry, your sister has arrived in our offices. She is currently being housed in the Adventurers Guild. Please come by and inquire.
You got offices.
Offices.
Nothing else after that.
I'm the DM, I'm not counting.
I was.
Fuck you, I'm God.
I get extra words beamed in my head. I'm just confused. Well, to the offices.
Do you want to put your family with my family and then we can have like a family party?
It's just
Family Feud.
Oh my god.
Wait, if family feud, then I can plane trip them to the Kobolds, and it's a real family feud.
Oh.
my God.
And we can stop and get the wolf's ear. And
Yes,
then, we can
I want to be
Exactly.
Steve Harvey.
and then you doesn't have a.
Oh.
We can do like the
Like
family
you.
games, like the family Olympics. Oh my god, I can design the games. Oh my god, this is gonna be so good.
We
I can
actually
get the Kuatoa to dream up an obstacle course with me.
My bet is on Apollo's dad. What?
What's up, bro?
What?
I wish you could never cast Wish ever again.
I wish you could never cast this.
Who just goes first?
I said it first.
That-
Andrews
level
is on the
counter
stack,
spell.
Chris's resolves first, and then Andrews goes on, but he can no longer cast it because the stack happened first.
Your two most powerful fucking wizards on this continent just nerf themselves by both casting that the other one can't wish.
To the opposite.
To the opposites. We're just
Okay.
weak now. I have a straight score of 3 now.
Who's watching you?
I'll keep my counter spell.
I wish you would.
You just use it.
You just used it. That was my chance.
As you make your way through the city, you can see
Meteors.
that there is a strange energy in the city, almost as if everyone, as if the air itself is electrified. You start to see similar. It's almost similar to when the war efforts were being recruited for. But one thing you do see is it is a strange mix of joy and fear and apprehension and excitement. It's a strange mixing pot. And as you start to step out of from the teleportation circles in the Adventurers Guild and into the main lobby, there is a buzz of activity. And the first thing that you see is there are many people that are signing up once again. You actually haven't seen the Adventurers Guild this full in a while. And you can see, even from your distance when you first walk in, all over the walls, and especially around the corkboard, you can just see peace with Altor. And then, just as quickly as those have been posted up, you can hear no pages are up, but the chatter is there, that the rift is about to open, and it's time to mobilize. As you have sent messages to Craw, Percy's made good on his word, and he is starting to mobilize the Adventurers Guild.
We walk in and it's like the god, the deities, and everyone's like,
Yeah,
Does you start glowing?
No, but you feel like energetic.
Yeah.
You are definitely like in the middle of your power source right now. Yeah.
I'm constantly floating about like half a foot off the ground.
your hand touched him and now he feels all tingly.
Ava's kind of like a little bit anxious, but so she just kind of keeps doing these like little exhales, and you see a bit of like a sparkly, glittery glittery purple like fire come from her nostrils every once in a while as she's like kind of preparing. But I think she's just anxious in terms of like everyone's families, and it's just like this is the last thing before the finale. But she's keeping an eye out, is what I mean. So if she's more looking through the streets, through the alleys, if there's anything.
Alright. And as you are looking around this area, feeling all of this anticipation, this energy, this strange hopefulness from all of these young new adventurers that probably don't know what they're getting into. You can see the blonde elvish woman looks as if she's been waiting, and as soon as you arrive on the steps, makes her way silently over to you. You are quite quick with your response. I assume that you're here for...
A number of reasons, but that is definitely one of them.
Please, come with me, and be warned, she's been through quite a bit.
Good to know.
This way, please. And she begins to guide you through this crowded room up to a second flight of steps you guys haven't really been to before. You should know that Vetra has been having difficulty adjusting to her new circumstance. She seems to believe that she is still under her embodiments.
Understood. And are the children alright?
They are similar. There's you see she kind of has this weird look on her face. The youngest has been interesting, but the older two seem to have a similar temperament to her, the two boys.
How do you mean, interesting?
She's quite wild.
There's always one in the bunch.
She kind of like gives you a sideways look and just continues
Is she a
walking.
monster
Are these your
hunter?
sister's kids?
Yes.
I have cousins.
I have cousins.
Oh my god.
3 cousins. 3
Your
little...
cousins.
3 lizard cousins.
Oh my goodness, I love them
He
already.
starts vibrating.
I'm an aunt.
And as you're led around up these stairs, you can see that there's almost like an inn situation. There's a couple of rooms, not well furnished, meant just to be some lodging for those like adventurers that are passing through. And you can see outside one of the doors there is a not heavily armored, but looks to be an adventurer. It's kind of like standing loosely next to one of the doors, who kind of gives her a nod as you'll approach. And she, secretary looks at you. We just provided some assistance in case they need anything.
That's greatly appreciated.
And she starts to walk up the door and turns to you. Do you wish for me to go in first?
That's alright.
Very well. I have business to attend to, but he'll be here to attend if you need anything.
Thank you.
Now she gives you a bow like a small bow and walks down the hall.
Take a deep breath. Straighten my feathers. Open the door.
Wait, hold on.
Always.
Paul and I fix one. I'm sorry. Fix one at the same time.
Can I guidance you?
Sure. I don't think I'll need it.
Guidance?
About to get into a fight.
I'm your brother. Roll deception. Deception.
I have to fight all of these kids to see which one is actually a warrior.
You got this, Vegas.
It's just a reunion. We'll be alright. I will
Hey,
open the
but
door.
they can be ankle biters.
Oh, they all are. That runs in the family.
I imagine it's like little baby alligators. They just make that like "ow" sound.
They're like, I speak English. Why do you keep doing this?
Good job, you guys. Good baby alligator sounds.
Thanks.
This week on Point of Wine. Alright. So, you go and open the door?
I will go in.
Alright.
Roll.
Is anyone else entering with Vegas?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll follow
Yeah.
I assume everyone's gonna look.
Casting
Yeah,
Enlarge
I'll
on
be
the
behind.
house.
What the?
I cast enlarge on the smallest lizard.
Counterspell.
We'll come back to that. So as you enter, this room, it's almost set up like a. Hey. As you enter this room, it's set up basically like a college dorm with.
I didn't even realize you did it until you looked over.
With the bed on either side, with a small wardrobe at the foot of the bed, and really not much else. This isn't meant to be long-term living. You can see that there is a window set in between the two beds. Directly on the right-hand side, you can see two young, almost like preteen male, almost a dark one, lizard folk that are sitting on the bed side by side. They're both shirtless, wearing slack pants, and are sitting almost like at attention. And they are both looking to a tall, green-scaled, what's the word for muscular? Well-built, that's the word. What?
Cut.
Tone 10, fit and ready.
All the
Sure.
above.
Toned up because it's getting heavy.
What?
Green-scaled lizard folk. Wearing just a simple like white cotton dress, shapeless. And as you open the words are hard today. As you step inside, she
I kill you.
Forget the clock out.
she turns to look at you and just seems to study you, Vagus, with expressionless eyes. How much do you remember of your parents?
Very little. Besides maybe hunting with Dad every now and then, and then the only day that I probably remember distinctly is the day that we were sold off, or the day that we were promised a better life.
As you she turns and looks at you, you start to get, just with the time and your age, the memory of your mother and your sister kind of blend together, what their faces look like. But she looks at you, not really without recognition, but without emotion, as she just studies you. And she doesn't say anything. But she does look you directly in the eye. And as this tension kind of fills the space, you just start to hear what sounds like a low hissing sound from underneath the left bed.
Do I see anything, or do I just hear the hissing sound?
You just hear the hissing sound, you do not see anything.
Okay. I will take a couple seconds, just kind of give her like a light nod, walk over and lift up like the sheet of the left bed.
There's nothing on the bed, so as
Okay.
you like lift up the sheet, you don't see anything.
I will look underneath it then.
Okay. And as you look under, what's your armor class?
19.
19. As you look under the bed, you can see pushed up against the far wall is a very small green female lizard folk. Looks to be about 3 years of age. And as your head kind of appears under the table, she just, with an increase, almost like a feral cat, lashes forward and just like swats you across the muzzle before like darting back under the bed. And you can see your sister Vetra makes no reaction to any of this. She just watches you.
Okay. I will leave that be, just kind of sit back up. Look back up at her.
Meteor storm.
You hit my ally. Roll for initiative.
I would like to go ball form.
Did you start stabbing you in ball form?
How are you, sister? Does she seem to respond to comment at all?
She does react to what you say.
Okay.
She just kind of like tilts her head a little bit. And you can see that not really the eyes change, but how a parrot's pupils will change according to what they're looking at. You can see that. She's definitely like thinking through what you're saying.
If you are waiting for permission to speak, you do not have to worry about that anymore. I hope you understand that.
She kind of like glances out the window and then back to you. They tell me you are kin.
Yes. I'll just stay crouched down next to the bed. I'll just walk over and just kind of let her study me. I know I look altered. I've never tried it. Am I able to change to normal, non-ascended Vagus again?
And as you try this, you can.
Okay.
And for the first time in a while, you guys see Vagus as he was when he first met him.
I will do that without. I've had quite an adventure on this life, to put it lightly.
So I observe. Kin, then.
Yes,
What are you called?
I'm called Vagus. Shut the.
And our sister.
Is she talking about Ava?
She just makes she didn't look at
Oh.
Ava.
Oh, okay. Our sister?
Ava.
Was there another?
Maybe like a sister-in-law?
What do you call our sibling? What do you call our sister?
Randall?
If you're referring to the little one, that's Ava. She is kin in a different way, not of blood, but of spirit and heart.
I do not refer to this one.
Which one do you refer to?
Then perhaps that answers. We have no sister. You will be surprised how many of our kind try to claim familiarity before running off once again. A test, if you would, of remembrance. What is our siblings then? Our siblings' name then, if you call yourself kin?
You speak of Vandal, our brother?
Yes. You do remember him then?
I know of him. He is still in my life. Like you are now.
He lives.
He lives well.
Is he also bound?
No, you are not bound either. Understand that. Whatever bindings you had are broken. You, the children, you are all free.
Why are you not bound?
I was bound. But in my time and my rage, I broke my chains. And made a better life for myself. Made new kin.
And it seems like this is the first time she looks at the rest of you and actually acknowledges you as she studies each of you.
I'm Wade.
I'm Apollo.
New kin.
I've rolled under the bed. I'm trying to communicate with the 3-year-old. I was not going to just interrupt what was happening.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go back to that. Just a
Mhm.
second. And she looks at all of you, not seeing you,
That's Ava.
and you are Ava, the small sister, the new sister.
The dragon
Vandal
sister.
hasn't asked me that yet, so I don't know. But
Oh.
She looks at you.
They're mating.
Claire.
She'll be
Ow.
sister in
Law.
sister-in-law.
You are mate of Vandal.
Yes.
We're not like that yet, you guys. Don't put me on the spot.
Are you malnourished?
Damn.
You are tiny.
What?
She is
Oh.
not
No,
one of
that's
us.
my species. Yeah, that's what I am.
I
She's
see.
little.
She is of small dragonkin.
Mighty. Wow.
Cast enlarge on Ava.
Do you really?
Yes, with the staff.
You see as Vetra,
Just suddenly grows.
as Vetra and the two boys on the bed both recoil from the magic. As Ava now is just you guys' size, normal size.
Yeah.
But you see the two boys have jumped up and kind of like backed up on the bed, and Vetra kind of holds her ground.
Was the recoil just like not understanding it? Just that they've never seen it?
It was a
or-
fear response.
Okay.
Oh,
Magic before to them probably has not been good.
shit.
I understand in your past, whatever, or whomever, you had these abilities before was probably not kind to you. These people use theirs for good,
Or we try to.
say the least. I
Yeah.
even have some of these abilities myself.
Magic among the scale folk is against nature.
It is odd, but it is who I am.
I see. I'll say, meanwhile, you were under the bed.
Yep.
Uh,
I
you can
wind ball
see,
form and I just kind of roll under slowly.
you can see is this this child is like looking at you with like these kind of wide eyes, being obviously being able to see you in the dark. As you approach, you see she just like
And then a little nub kind of hand pops up, just
you see like her hand like kind of goes between like a flat and a clawed, flat and a clawed, and she finally like and smacks you with the palm, not with the claw.
just other hand.
She like tilts her head and slowly like crawls forward and just
I in one of the hands, not just suddenly, but very slowly, kind of from the middle. You see, I'm gonna do minor illusion. I'm gonna have a little mote of light just start really, really dim, and slowly go through and kind of out towards the tip of the nub, and then I'm gonna kind of hold it out, and it's gonna like sit right in front of the nub. I'm gonna move it, and I'm gonna kind of like bounce it between my hands.
she makes this like not a purring sound, but like, you ever heard like a parrot when they like roll their tongue like that? She makes like that kind of sound and like slowly reaches out and attempts to grab it.
I kind of move it with her.
Okay, just
It's not like in her hand, but kind of just around wherever she wants it to be.
and like without she's like looking at this light and the illumination has just filled her large eyes, and like without really taking her eyes off it, she just reaches out and just like scoops you up. And just like retreats a little further under the bed, just like doing like this kind of motion
Yep.
with the
And
squishy.
It's gonna shine a little bit brighter, but really soft, warm light. At the same time, I will have prestidigitation. One of the things is you can make a very subtle music note. I'm gonna have just really light music notes kind of emanate from it.
Okay.
So like, but it's really, really quiet to where basically only we can hear it.
Yeah. And she just becomes infatuated with this, and you can see kind of the tension on her. Like she's still like keeping in like the peripherals on what's happening outside the bed, but you can feel her just getting like completely enraptured by this.
And I'm just gonna sit there doing that until, honestly, just for a while.
Yeah.
I'll look over the two boys at this point. Who are these two?
My sons, the ones I still possess,
You had more?
not anymore. This is Nasher and Geo.
Hey, deal.
You may speak.
Deal?
And you see as they kind of look at each other and like move towards the edge of the bed and kind of jump down. You see as the older one, Nasher, kind of looks up at you. Who are you?
I am your uncle. I am your sister's brother.
Mother.
Your mother's brother. I am blood. I am kin, as your mother put it.
You took us from there, brought us here. We work for you now.
You don't work for anyone. Besides your mother. Listen to what she says.
So she folds her arms. They like glance between the two of you and nod.
That one I should make very clear. But no, you are not to work until she decides it or until you are of age. Your lives are changing.
You see as Vetra has definitely kept this kind of guard up.
Mhm.
We see as you say this to the boys, it seems to still be studying you throughout this whole interaction, and she just seems to like let her shoulders drop just a little bit. And the rest of you, kin of my brother, why do you travel with him?
Well, it's tough to be a god.
A chosen family. You know?
We were all adopted by Ava.
So you, Ava, family by mate, and the rest of you, family by clan.
Yeah.
Family by choice?
To be fair, Ava was family by clan first, and then clan turned into mate.
Yeah.
But I also agree with Ava. It's a family by choice. I
Yeah.
hope that in time you might be able to seek clarity in what has happened while Vagus has been away from you.
Is this a transactional partnership?
In the beginning. Bitch.
You hit the ball.
It was.
You were all my friends immediately, except for Apollo, because for some reason he didn't like me.
I didn't like anyone, to be fair.
It
And also,
started.
you're a ball.
That's mentally.
Oh.
It
Because I'm still
started with
listening, but
work.
I'm just paying more attention.
Work became trust. Trust becomes friends. Friends become family.
Why is it just mine?
You got
He's
big
got the-
earlobes.
He's got the stronger ear.
Yeah, he does.
Cinders.
This is
What are they doing?
beneficial clan for you then.
In a lot of ways, yes.
Does anybody
She-
have a sleep spell?
Yeah. But I
Sure.
don't have it prepared.
Can you wish for it?
Yeah. Why?
Hold on. Let's work this. Let's let this go. I have an idea.
She kind of kneels down a bit. Doesn't fully look under the bed. Goes, Sky, come out. And you under the bed, see as her head kind of perks up overlooking at the light, and you hear just like she does a low growl in her voice, and she just kind of like holds you closer.
Mhm.
And Vetra says something in a language that none of you can understand. And Vagus, for you, you don't understand it, but it's very, very familiar. It's up to you if you still understand. But it is the language of your people.
I'm sure I probably pick up on like small pieces, but I would say I probably don't understand the whole thing.
And you see as she says this, the growling stops from Sky, and she's like slowly kind of crawls out. And you see a small lizard folk girl, probably around 6 years of age, if not a little younger, And one thing that you start to notice, all three of the children have a different scale color. Like there's like a green tint to it, but it appears as if they all have different fathers. And you can see as Sky comes out, she has kind of like a blue tint to her scale. But you notice, Vegas, that in one hand she has a little beam of light, and in the other, kind of cradled up against her side, she has a blue ball that she's like holding on to like a teddy bear.
Two little nubs just kind of look like hands just going.
You see,
I've been found out.
Vetro kind of looks over. There is a pest in the room.
You did.
And you see she starts to like reach for like a...
Hold on. Hold on, dear sister. That pest is my son. Your youngest seems to have connected with mine.
He's not lizard.
She looks at it. Your son is deformed.
I'm aware. He's always been
little like drawn like angry marks pop up just on the slime.
You pull out a marker.
Just the eyebrows.
How is this of benefit?
Could you introduce yourself, please?
I will kind of wave to Sky now to like.
You see she like puts you down and watches you like
And
intently,
as,
like she thinks you're gonna like run away.
A little nub just. And I slowly turn back to person form.
Like, you ever seen the wonder in a 6-year-old's face? Just like, no, it's not even fearful, which you're kind of surprised about, but it's just like, whoa.
Tibbers.
Hi, I'm you.
You see as Vetrak just kind of looks you over. You are blue, like my daughter.
Yeah.
It is not your egg child.
No.
Clan
What?
child then, like your friends.
This one's a bit different.
You came out of that pussy.
It is just as good. Your son is your son.
I'm this many.
You are of this younger than my daughter.
I got nothing after that.
We haven't got there yet. We teach him the next one at his birthday.
Someone just.
Just out of curiosity, have you been waiting for someone to do that for like the whole campaign?
Yes.
I see. Son, you.
I'm Korean.
Excuse me?
안녕하세요.
Son, you.
김치 주세요.
Have you eaten since you've been here?
No. They have offered, but I have nothing to offer in return.
You don't need anything in return. Would you like to go for a meal?
Is it safe out there? Is it safe to leave?
If you-
Yes, and I will fight. I will fight anyone who tries to do you harm.
Thanks, Ava.
If you would prefer, we could eat in here.
No,
Captain,
this is a room for
this is
sleeping.
not prepared.
She doesn't smile.
Yeah.
This room does not function for eating.
Come. Let's go have a meal. The whole family.
And she looks to the children, and the two brothers immediately kind of move around Sky, not like almost like okay, they seem to have an understanding that they need to kind of gather around her to make sure. But she is transfixed on you, and she just like, whoa, and she like pokes you in the belly. Yeah,
Goes in a little bit and then boom.
she makes that same kind of clicking sound as before. And you see as Gio, the younger son, like looks down at her and looks up at you. She doesn't talk.
I send her. I cast message with her, and just say, "We're gonna go get some good food. Come on." And then I will I'm gonna cast because I don't want to pick her up.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna cast Vortex Warp on her and have her just catch her.
Okay. I don't think she's not going to make the con save. She's just going to like disappear
I say, come
immediately.
on.
And you see as the two brothers immediately kind of like the hackles kind of come up. It's a counterspell.
No,
And the hackles kind of come up it, and she just pops in your arms. And she's just
Little late. And just have her just.
exactly. And then you see the brothers kind of look at each other. And they go, "This makes you Prudekin, then, right? Since you are Uncle Vagus's son."
Yeah, it does. I don't know what that means, but yeah.
I'll include them in the telepathic bond.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
I don't know
Just
if
the
I want
just the
that.
kids, or
Yeah, just the kids.
all right. It is immediate. Like when you first do, you let them know you're doing this, or does that just happen?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll explain it to them.
Okay. So like, you can like read thoughts, like.
Well, you
Like
can
the
think your
wizards?
thoughts to any of us, and we can hear it. You can also think your thoughts to the group, and we can all hear it, and we can all talk.
Whoa.
It's pretty cool. Watch this. Ding, ding, ding. They all join the Discord
Yeah.
call. Okay, so a bunch of crocodiles in my Discord chat.
So, but as you hear all this,
I'm a Discord mod now.
Crocodiles in my Discord chat is the name of my next EP.
and this absolutely entertains them. It is just like immediate chaos. Whatever sort of like external control there was is immediately lost when they realize that they're inside of each other's minds. And the first thing that happens is what happens when you get young siblings together and they start fucking with each other. Except now they can do it mentally. And over time, like, and it's not like aggressive in any way, but as you're carrying Sky, you can just like hear her, or you can like see she's making like these pouty, like angry faces, like glaring at her brothers. And you hear this like kind of fucking with her in her head, and you can actually hear her going like, "Oh, oh, oh."
I turn around. Be nice.
They just
You're both older than him. You don't have to listen to him.
The clouds
Eyes
just
just
darken, and a meteor appears.
I pick up the pace.
you suddenly have the feeling you're about to learn real quick what it's like to have siblings.
Yep.
I turn off gravity.
Oh,
I can fly, man.
And
You
as
can.
as you are starting to
can't.
walk out, you can see that the same kind of, not the guard, but the adventurers kind of post out here. Just kind of, that gives you a nod. I'll remain here until you return. Make sure no one else claims the room.
I don't know if we'll be needing the room. Would you have a problem if they stayed with your family?
Not my family.
Why does he wink at you? What's wrong with his eyes?
Hey, don't let them
Maybe
know it's
with
me.
Charles?
So
Maybe with Charles?
I pop into the telepathic bond. I have no problem with them staying at the house. I just don't want them to know that it's me and not me at the house. You get what I'm
Because there's
saying?
another Apollo there.
There's another
Yeah.
you
Apollo.
look like you right now.
Just have Apollo leave for a bit.
Do we have to lie to the random adventurer, though?
No, but you say this in front of
They're not gonna care.
in front of your family. I'm worried about the kids that just found out that magic is real and they're gonna fucking let them know.
You don't want your family to know the magic is real?
Oh my god, you all make me sick. Best I can say at the house. I don't
I
care.
walk in with a Chris Angel and mind freak him. Watch this.
I'm flying.
I wish he was
I'm
dead.
flying.
How much HP do you have right now?
Enough. Enough.
I'll lean over to Vetra. We have an estate here. You'd be staying with my companion
Keep it above
Apollo and his
100.
I'm
family.
the second highest in the goddamn party.
Keep it above 100.
Just look, you are a lord.
You're gonna catch
That's not the voice.
power word
You are a
kill in the
lord.
back.
For the city, yes.
Very well. What is happening to the children? You can see they're all like pantomiming some sort of conversation. I think your son is infecting them with something.
Mm-hmm.
Childish wonder.
App
It is an odd,
description.
odd thing.
I think that this would be. And you see, she kind of like looks specifically at Sky, who's continuing those alligator laser sounds, like looking over, like she's kind of like up on your shoulder, looking behind you at the two brothers.
Alligator laser sound is a fucking hell of a band name.
Perhaps this would be beneficial for their development.
Very good.
I am in a private Discord server with all the kids. And I'm currently having Sky perched on my shoulder. Be like, okay, look at that and roar. As soon as she does that, I minor illusion a tiny little explosion.
She immediately looks down at Ava. And goes, and you kind of feel like Sky who's not perched up on your shoulder, and she just goes,
Ava, go along with this tiny explosion around Ava. Boom!
Fireball.
I scream fake, then I actually start screaming for real.
it's kind of,
And I just do that as her. I like pretend she has a little turret on there.
so where do you take Vetra?
There'll be one occasion you pick when I'll fuck up and send an Eldritch Blast at something and actually hit him.
No,
Just
we'll
do
take
that,
the
like-
lead up in
I
there.
think Rory
Wrong.
canonically killed the old woman looking for her cat, so
Holy fuck.
You pick one.
Ava killed the cat, and you killed the lady looking for the cat.
no, I think
Oh,
we'll have that one.
No
We'll go to
survivors.
Suki's bar. Just have lunch there.
Go to Suki's bar. Okay. As you make your way out towards the docks, you can see that Vetra is taking all of this in, and she begins to ask you like some small talk kind of questions. Well, as much as there can be with lizard folk mentality.
Yeah.
One point, she asks you, "Where did you end up after we were separated?"
I ended up in fight pits on a ship. I was another fighter for them to put bets on and see who could get to the cage.
I find the squishy ones like our kind for our physical capabilities.
I was just very good, unfortunately, at what I did. But that got me here.
I would not say unfortunately. You seem to possess all of the good qualifications for our species. Have you yet continued the line biologically?
No.
How's Vandal?
The process has started.
He's working on it.
You just.
Do you not have a mate of your own?
Not yet. Kinda rather limited here, it seems.
That I can see. And you see at this point you arrive outside of Suki's bar. You can see that all the kids are like looking out at the ship, not really with wonder. This seems to be more of the usual for them. And you can see as they are looking up the multiple stories and the largeness of the ships. And as you walk into Suki's diner, Suki immediately sees you, Ava. And you can see that it is currently quite crowded. But so she kind of, is not able to really shout at you, but it kind of just gives you a wave, disappears in the crowd for a moment. And then you see her kind of poke her head up and wave you down, Ava. And you see there's a table ready for you on one of the walls. And as you get closer,
Suki!
I'll be right back. Apollo stays outside, and he's gonna cast teleport.
I was gonna say, I think you and I had the same plan. I think we're going to the dead end.
Well, grab Vandal.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I was gonna chaos.
Apollo walks outside, and you see him drawing a circle on the ground.
so you guys like both do the Scooby-Doo around the corner, and just like do the
Do you want to?
Hold on. Can you hold Sky? I'll be right back.
Who do you hand her to?
Oh shit! Not a stranger. Not a stranger. That was my first response. That was my first response.
I will take my
You see her?
What?
Actually,
Ava has to
as
get
he-
used to handling little kids.
As you hand you hand Sky to you, she just like. Okay, so you quickly draw the teleportation circle, and so
Sky is as
Real
big
quick.
as me.
she is.
That's what I was gonna say. If you don't hand her to Ava, you just hand her to Ava like a dude, pretty much.
She's still enlarged.
Oh yeah.
The last 10 minutes, so.
Oh,
She's not
okay,
enlarged.
okay. No,
Okay,
I'm not enlarged.
So real quick, so you guys are drawing a teleportation circle. As you all step in, and Ava, you see Suki. She makes her way over to you. She goes, Ava, welcome back. It's been I guess not terribly long, but good to see you.
It's been about a month.
Yes, yes. It's been really good to see you. This is my niece. Meet Sky. This is my dragon sister, Suki. You can depend on her for anything in the city if you're lost. Okay, Sky?
You see Sky is still like looking up at Vagus right now. All right, and she
Oh,
looks,
is she looking at Vagus?
currently Sky is just like doing the.
I'm still watching. If she roars at anything from the distance, I will still do the little explosion.
And you see that Suki looks at the other two, and she goes, "Are these your nephews?" Wait.
Yes.
She goes, "Oh well, nice to meet you." Like Ava said, and Suki, if you ever need anything, my place is always welcome to all of you, and of course all of you as well, Ava's crew. Sorry, it is.
Ava's crew, huh?
Sorry, things are quite busy. Please take a seat. I'll get you some waters, beers, anything else you guys need. Taste special.
Food, just meal. These
Bring
guys
us some
haven't
meat.
eaten all day.
Don't worry, I'll get you settled then. Sorry, I'll be right back. She goes, can someone please take care of... Fuck. And she just kind of runs off. And you'll settle
She's
around...
busy.
Yeah, like, this place is, like, really busy right now. And I'll say, meanwhile, you two are drawing the teleportation circle outside, and as the runes light up, I'm assuming to the dead end. Alright,
We step through.
and you step through the teleportation circle.
I'm gonna make eye contact with Sky, and we just disappear.
You see,
Smoke
I do a
just.
quick little scream. I'm like, wait, grab Nini too. And that's all.
You know we
From
have
distance.
telepathic bond.
No.
You can
Oh,
just
right, you.
let us know.
I yell, and then when you guys make it through, it just Discord chat. And it's like, oh right, I forgot.
I would say as you
I'm
guys
gonna
are...
bring Wade's whole family.
I'm gonna find Luke.
Oh, yeah,
shut
do
this
that.
place down.
You're fine. Luke is no longer on the dead end as
I
you
know.
arrive.
I want to find him.
Oh my god.
Come with me. I'm finding Luke.
As you arrive, the first thing that you hear, where the teleportation circle is quite close to the kitchen, you hear an argument happening. Just, you can't be serious with this. I am trying my best. You could give me pointers instead of whatever this is. This is me helping.
Love
Because whatever you're doing is, I don't know what this is.
Going in, walking in. I want to see what they're doing. What are they
Oh.
talking about?
Okay.
Do you guys like look around the corner?
Yep.
You can see that the kitchen is a mess. There are pots and pans like all over the counters, and you can
Apollo takes a mental snapshot.
and you can see that everything is covered in flour, and Vandal is covered in flour, and like on the one of the counters there is something like it looks to be a loaf of bread that is still mostly dough that is just kind of puffing over the sides of the container. And like the kitchen has just been like a disaster.
He's in
And
the
Nini,
sourdough era.
and you see as Nini is just looking upon this sad display, and Vandal is just like, "What? Like, if you know how to cook," she goes, "I absolutely don't know how to cook, and I'm certainly this is not cooking." They both kind of look over. Sees Vandal. Goes,
When we come in.
Everybody ready to?
What?
The
Oh,
fuck?
Vegas is gonna be so mad.
You are actually might be dead.
That's his favorite pot, the one with the burnt flour.
That's his favorite flour. The one with the flour on it.
He goes, "That is a lie. That really?
Yeah.
Do you want to? Whatever.
Oh, I can fix it. I can fix it."
No, no.
It's fine. It's fine. Hold on.
Literally get yourself cleaned up.
Go
change.
Yeah,
now.
5 minutes. 5 minutes. Something nice. You too, Mimi. Go.
He sees. Nini's kind of like laughing at Vandal. Why
You
me?
two, go.
You too.
Go on now. Get. Get.
Apollo walks up the stairs after he,
Roll intimidation check for me.
after he hears you. Go on, get.
Roll intimidation check for me.
I'm actually weirdly good at them. Intimidation. Yeah, 24.
You just, right, damn. And she disappears from the back end of the ship. You see his Vandal. You see he like starts to make some motions with his hand. You see he starts casting prestidigitation
Yep.
on
Apollo
himself.
pokes his head down. Can you clean?
I got it.
Okay.
I'm already starting to clean up. I'm Roombaing and prestidigitationing all the pots. I'm sitting in Vagus's favorite pot,
Sure.
just like dissolving everything in it.
Yeah, you're getting like all the different bread combinations happening here. Yeah.
Was that supposed to be sourdough?
It will be in a minute.
And also after a few minutes, you see Nini comes back out wearing what can only describe as like a clubbing outfit.
Oh.
Like not
Oh.
over the top scandalous, but not formal.
How low? How low?
Oh, like here.
How low can you go?
She has mission. She has
Yeah.
a mission this time.
You just told her dress nice with no context, which she
Yep.
did. And then you
Family dinner's about to go brazy.
see he sees Vandal comes out wearing basically.
Two teenage boys. What could go wrong?
Oh God.
2 teenage lizards.
And you see Vandal
Amazing.
emerges wearing basically like what he was wearing the first time you met him. The suit,
Mhm.
the setup.
You haven't gotten anything else? You're not going to mix it up at all?
Do you have like a business casual? I'm not here.
I can.
You're not going to, like,
As you ask, he just unbuttons the jacket, lets it open up.
Just take the jacket off.
okay, jacket off.
Yeah.
You want to tell me where we're going?
Jacket off.
Lunch.
Then we'll go from there.
No, jacket off, not jacket off. Just clarification. Context. Context.
I'm going to let you make your own decisions.
He
You
just
interpret
takes off the
this.
jacket.
Context is important here.
Now, I want you to do something for me. Don't do it now. When we get there, roll up the sleeves, but wait till we're with everyone.
It's just you see him and Nini just kind of exchange looks. Just what the hell's going on?
This is clean. Ready?
I go next door. I'm going to the Wolf's Ear.
Okay, you have to take like a shuttle over there. But I'll say with you also have magic because they can get over there.
This
After
message doesn't meet the dead end before we get there. I'll say we do that.
I have them meet. I have Tyr and Rune come to the dead end.
okay, I'll say it takes a few minutes. Like while you're having this conversation, you hear on the top deck, Rune's voice. Permission aboard.
Permission granted. Downstairs, everybody.
Did you tell me you were going to get Vandal, or did you say you'd be right
I
back?
said
No, they
everybody.
slept you.
Yeah.
I just see his
We have no idea.
no, you see his Tyr and Rune look around.
Thank you for joining
Greetings.
us. If you guys are free for the next hour,
Sure, is
we'd like to.
here.
No. We'll be going
He's
to.
about to be.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Before we go,
People show up like coming off and they're like, I don't know what we're
I
doing
really
today."
wish I had 2 bouquets of flowers right now, like 2 really nice bouquets of flowers.
Did you actually cast wish for this?
Yes. But it says I can create an item up to 25,000 gold without.
They're really nice flowers.
They're
Yeah.
really nice flowers.
Yeah. Mark off the spell slot as you wish this. You suddenly have in each of your hands a beautiful bouquet of flowers.
I hand this to Vandal. Now you know what you're going to do when we get where we're going, right? You're going to give this to somebody.
It
right.
will make sense.
Nini, I'm giving this to you because you're also probably the man in the relationship. Here you go.
She takes the flowers and she's just like kind of looking at Tyr and Rune. She goes, "What are they doing here?"
Oh, hey. That's your cue! You get us on home!
Oh, you're not going to tell?
I was going to say key. Might be easier.
Well, then teleport just automatic. It just happens. And I have to take us to it. It might
I
be
have to
easy.
take 8 people.
We're fine.
Good?
Yeah, we're good.
I teleport everybody back.
All right. So while this is all happening, here's Phantom. What exactly? What?
Yep.
So meanwhile, everyone else who is still at Suki's bar, you guys have settled into the table, and all the children are kind of like shifting around in their seats. I see this guy is still just.
I wish my parents and Nini was here.
Apollo just died.
In the middle of the teleport.
Yeah, just we're playing tug of war over fucking.
Then Stacey finally set Sky down.
I will order a beer for my sister.
Okay. Is there anything specific that you
I
guys
wish
talk
I
about or
had
do before they arrive?
Such a dick.
No.
Okay. She continues to ask questions, and after a while, she goes, "You seem to have lost track of your spawn."
That happens fairly frequently, I'll be honest with you.
As they tend to do. And she looks specifically at Geo, who just is like drinking his water. Just, like,
Ayo, Geo.
I would say after like the kind of conversation continues, where are you teleporting to?
Right outside.
Right
Right
outside.
outside.
All right, you guys arrive outside.
And before they even like are like, where are we? I kick open the door. We brought friends.
You see, like a lot of people just kind of turn and go, "Okay," and go
Not
back
for
to
y'all. This table over here.
I look up and just give Vandal like the biggest devious grin, like, welcome.
You see, it's Vandal's holding the flowers, and it's just like, what is? And he
I
starts
walk
like,
behind and just.
it's unnecessary, and he begins making his way through the crowd, and as he starts to approach the table, you see kind of like tilts his head slightly. You see, he can't really see who's sitting at the table until he steps up, and he at first sees Ava. He goes, Ava, it is lovely to see you. And then he turns and notices the woman sitting next to you. Yeah. And then looks at all the children. He goes,
Flowers.
I kind of just slowly nodded him.
Who? I'm sorry. Who's?
Vandal, I know it's been a while, but you can say hi to our sister.
water, but you can't make him drink.
Our what?
Our sister.
He kind of like looks down at her, and you see she is sitting looking up at him with folded arms and narrowed eyes. And you see, and as she stands up, you can see that she's the same height as Vandal. Just, you smell like a soft skin. He goes,
I didn't know you were being brought. I would have.
You see, he like Vandal takes one flower out of the bouquet, and he hands the main bouquet to her, the sister, and he takes one flower and he hands it to Ava, and you see as this as Vetra kind of takes the bouquet. Are
Shucks
these-
to eat it.
Are these for consumption? He goes, I honestly don't know. He hands it to Ava. You see as
Ava eats the flower. Ava eats the flower immediately.
yeah, and you see as Vetra like looks at the bouquet and looks at Ava, and she turns back to Vandal. You do not take care of your mate. That is not enough food to help her grow. And you see he just like his eyes kind of wide, and he looks at you. And
Apollo stands back and starts pointing at you.
as they all turn, Wade, you notice, looking incredibly uncomfortable.
Apollo walks in behind
Next to-
Tirarun and Nini.
Okay,
Yeah.
just looks at me. You see them, and I'm just also next to them, and I make eye contact.
Hey! Ta-da! Glad to see you.
Nice.
You
You
see,
Apollo did something.
and you see as Nini looks at you,
Whoa!
Sick.
and you can just see that kind of like angry fear in her eyes. She's, yeah, look who they brought over without informing anyone.
That's amazing.
Ta-da!
And you see as Rune kind of looks like as you approach,
going?
you see Rune kind of looks and goes, yes, this was all quite sudden and strange. And Nini, you look good and quite different.
I've seen dead bodies more loud
You
than
look
this.
Nini, cover up.
Right,
Nini, put on
did
a
Nini
goddamn
not want to
jacket.
see the parents?
That's right. and you see as
Well, not to
Nini
die anyway.
slides onto like
That's true.
the
There's a
chair
lot to talk about.
and next to you, Wade. She goes, did you fucking know about this?
I didn't fucking know this.
I think the fourth wall is starting to slip a little bit here. This is an actual
Did you
conversation that Amanda and Chris had about that. Did you fucking know about this, you fucking dumbass? What
Amanda
the
and Chris
fuck?
we all showed up in Utah.
Yeah, I know. You're just like, she's hugging me. She's like, thank you for bringing her. You fucking
Like, all our friends would be here? That's crazy.
As everyone starts to settle in at the table, you can see Rune and Tyr looking across
Wow, thank God my parents aren't here.
Oh, actually.
I stand up and sprint out on
Right now,
all
whisper
fours.
right now.
I wish upon a star. No, no, his situation's a little more delicate.
And
It's
as
like what we just saw you back in.
I run fast.
That was too fast. That was too quick.
and you see
Most things
is
with me are.
That's
as Tyr kind of looks around. This is weird. And you see as Vetra turns to you, are these more of your clankin?
These are
clans of clans.
clans of clans.
I see.
Clash of Clans.
Sponsored by Ring Legend. Go pee.
Go piss, girl.
Piss girl.
Please start a problem and just run away.
Yes.
Yeah. Can I join you in there?
It's
I'll be right there. Just like, go to Suki. Suki, where's the restroom? Suki.
Running the wall. Please don't.
I'm just gonna go down this hallway.
Back entrance.
And as food is brought out for everyone, you can see as Rune kind of leans over to you and goes, "It is good to see you despite the strange circumstances."
It's true, but I'm happy that you're here. Have a seat.
And she goes, has she seen you since your ascension? Okay. And as she,
I thought.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. And
I
she
think
kind
you've
of looks,
avoided your parents for too long.
and as she looks at you, she
Oh, we did see.
tilts her
that.
head and your hair, and she kind of like touches the long strand.
Yeah.
It's did away with the side shave.
It grew on me. But we have a lot to talk about. Let's go have a seat. We're gonna go grab our own table, but we'll be nearby.
And she sees Nini's like still sitting at the table with like the rest of the group.
You're included.
She goes,
Yes, yeah, you're coming.
and she stands up and
All
follows
of the
you.
lizards just looking at Nini like slow blink with one eye.
Yeah, just-
All right, Nini will reluctantly follow you.
Can you do magic too?
I'm just run while you can.
We'll follow this table as you take a seat at another table. You see his Tyr is kind of starting to study you a little
Is
bit.
he in a clubbing outfit too?
No.
Okay.
He's in a vest, no
Vest,
shirt,
no shirt.
leather pants.
His Tyr looks at you
I said
and
this was gonna be go-go dancing.
our summoning here was quite interesting.
Welcome.
You're Apollo in the distance.
Is
There's a-
is everything all right?
Yes and no. There's a lot happening, and there's a bit of a time frame for everything. So, how about we order food first?
The food's been delivered. Quit stalling.
Apollo, I'm so happy you're at this table too.
Just follow the family to the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you see like they're looking between like you and Apollo
Yeah.
and Nini, and just like
We're the throuple that should have been.
Not this time. Enable for Katie to be good. We can't be together.
The divorce had to happen for this time.
Yes, it had to. It's what Bill
Dr.
Gates
Strange
liked
is
to
in the
see.
back like,
Damn.
they couldn't be together.
you seem on edge.
A little bit. The fact that about the Great Rift that we're been building up to.
Yes.
2 days. We have 2 days to build up, right? It's time.
I see. We shall be ready. Caldina has made quite a lot of work, and we're ready. And actually explained some of her strange messages earlier today. We'll be there.
Oh, what was she just hinting at? What was?
Not hinting, but shouting out more orders, making sure everything was double checked, and
Right.
she seemed to be in quite a few meetings with others of the Freewood Collective. Something big seemed to be happening.
We're
Makes sense. That's why.
we're gonna need everyone that we can get.
You're gonna have the best damn pilots in the entirety of Endless Sky. And don't worry. We're going to help you with this.
Thank you. And I'll make sure that we all come out of this safe. I promise.
Fafnir, you can never guarantee that. We will do our best. And fate's willing, it'll be what it will be. Do not fret. None of us can be forced in anything.
Thanks, Mom. And Wade will give her a hug.
Shakes her back. And she also told me, as she you're in the hug, and you feel the grip on her arm. Caldina also informed me that you've stopped by to visit her on multiple occasions, and you just feel needy.
Yeah, I just go like a little limp. Just, God. Yeah, sorry, we always had to just pop in and out. We just,
just like how
unfortunately, we couldn't stop by and say hi each and every time.
just how Apollo
there was a lot.
happened to pop in and actually take some time for us.
God, you should have heard
That
about
was-
you should have heard the dilemma I had trying to convince him to even come say goodbye.
That's not true.
I was like, you.
We were
we should go get
making a
your
list. We checked it twice.
And he
I
was
made
like,
sure
yeah,
to put you
I'll
on
just
it.
send him a message. A message? Are you kidding me?
2 days before the Great Rift. 2 days.
The Great Rift was opening. I
message.
didn't know if we had the time.
I'm just holding Sky. You can see how much he really cares about people.
Ungrateful.
No, just trying to. Maybe a little bit.
Are you sure you two can't be a thing?
I look at Mom.
You see Nini's like,
Mothers love me.
Mom.
Do they know about you?
what is it?
So, Mom, Nini's right there.
You see as Rune kind of like, oh.
Yes.
You see as Nini's just like, oh
I start floating behind
God.
weights going,
I see as Rune,
2 dates. 2 dates.
as she turns to you, she goes,
Explored the ship.
she
we
turns to you,
showed her around.
Apollo,
Okay,
you are,
all right,
I
she
am
doesn't
so,
know
I am
all
so
of it.
sorry, love. You are fantastic, but this was so beyond your league. We've been waiting for this forever. And you see his Nini just like, oh God.
So yeah. Why does this feel more threatening than the Great Rift? Side note, I'm a god now.
Man,
Listen, we're on a time.
your
frame. We gotta-
segues leave
hey,
a
we
lot to be
gotta-
desired.
Bullshit.
True.
You did.
I float by and just kind of grab Sky,
It's just.
and I'm just floating now around the tables.
She is. You see the brother kind of looking up, like, and every time like you start to pass over their head, she just. Yeah. And as you say this, you see as Rune kind of nods, and she's. You told me that you'd be pursuing this path. That explains. And you see as Tyr kind of looks at you. This is the path that you want.
This is what it needs to be.
You know our people. You are Fafnir.
Oh.
Is this what you want?
This is what I was destined to be. This is my choice.
It's your choice. It's not really destiny.
But it's not your
As you
desire.
float by.
You forsake your
I think
name,
we had this choice.
so you forsake your name and your tribe for not even something that you desire.
I don't forsake my name.
I will still always be happy.
It took me a long time to accept that, but I know my role in this world. I know my part to play.
Very well then. Wade.
Oh, he didn't dead name you.
If this is the path you choose. And so be it. You see as Rune just kind of nods. We support you. All of your choices. And she leans forward and kind of like grabs your name, kind of like smiling at Nini, who is still like, oh.
Thank you for the flowers, by the way. And I'll use like an invisible mage hand to hold them.
Yes.
Just like floating nearby.
Yes, because apparently I'm the man in the relationship. And she looks to you,
Floating by. You know it's true.
which I'm not quite sure what that means.
It means we all know who wears the pants.
We have both wear pants.
Lifts up the dress, those pants in.
I'll ask for beers all around.
So what's happening at
Two
the other?
beers. I know that's already gonna happen. So 2 beers all around.
So what's happening at the other table?
Apollo and you are just floating between tables right now. There's nothing as much
You can
chaos as
float.
possible. No, but
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
bouncing, I
Yeah,
guess.
Same. I'm just also actually floating with Sky in hand.
Yeah.
I swooped up Sky.
What kind of food did she bring out?
She brings out
A nice caprese salad.
Oh. Ooh.
she brings out
Ask
what
for
looks to
Caesar.
be like some sort of ham dish.
Okay.
There's like slices of meat with a potato like root.
Oh, thank
Fried
you.
alligator.
The whole table.
Even you.
Never done it before, just immediately.
Lizard brain go brrrr.
Can't do it.
No, this might go.
I will just dish it up to everybody as we can, and so now that you two are free, you're gonna have to take care of your mother. You know that.
Kind of glance at each other and glance at Vetra.
Damn, is this how it was with you?
And
He still doesn't take care of me.
No, I don't.
Yeah, it's pretty high standard. You're God.
and you see is she kind of looks to
Putting him
them and
They're lucky they didn't have my childhood. They would have had to bring home a boar by now.
Wow.
They would have had to fight at least 2 other boys to the death, mind you.
He had to go. to
That I did
school.
have to do.
Oh,
That's true. I did put him against 2 other children at least this old.
oh my God.
And I was only this many at that time. So it
Oh
was
my
real
God.
fucked up.
The things we've seen.
Oh.
it would be efficient to be able to have them exercise some of the childs of our childhood. Also, you as well. She looks to Vandal. Have you undergone your rite of agement? And he just like looks at
I just
Whoa, you guys have like, oh my gosh, what are they
Plans.
called? Coming of age rituals.
Tradition.
we lived in a tribe, to be fair.
and apparently we had
But it sounds like really, really like ornate or like there's a lot of steps to it.
perhaps, but I remember very little and nearly nothing of whatever it is that you're referring to. Just these rituals and our customs are bred into your blood. They are not simply forgotten. And see as Vandal kind of looks to you, Vagus. And you can see, based on their behaviors, there's quite a difference in the way they hold themselves. Vetra is very sitting tall and in her posture. While Vandal, his expression, his body language is more human than lizard folk, in a way. Despite that, when he's able to put on this kind of businessman persona, right now he's being more of this person that you've gotten to know over the last few weeks.
The assist of the time in this place has been different for all of us. I know how our brother looks, but he has faced his hardships of his own. May not be the same childhood struggles that you and I remember, but he's undergone what he's gone through, and it has made him who he is today.
Very well. You agree with his choice of mate.
Look over at Ava.
You up my finger. Do not test me.
What did you say?
What did you say?
Finger,
I
do
can
not
fuck
test
you
me.
I could fuck you up with the flick of my finger. Do not test me.
Make an intimidation check.
I don't think I get to choose if I agree with the mate or not, honestly. I'll be honest with you.
They
I don't think
choose.
Vandal got to choose.
Make an intimidation
Use
check.
memory did not get to choose either.
It keeps me.
I'm gonna go ahead and use the Celestial Omen on that. Give me
Okay.
a sec. Okay, it's a 16.
16. As you say this, she kind of like sits back a bit and just gives you a nod.
I just look over at her and nod to him.
She is spirited. I appreciate her as a mate sister. Perhaps she can teach you how to fight. You see his Vandal just,
Damn.
okay.
Vandal can fight plenty well.
In bed.
They're practicing their sword fighting at the moment. Blades.
Our brother is actually more gifted in magical means.
Yeah, he's pretty tough. He'll surprise you.
You're one of the magic casters. He is. A bit, yes. One of the many gifts that were bestowed upon me in my servitude. Similar, I assume, to both of you. Understandable. Very well, but I am sure over time, with this clan gathering, we shall get to know each other further, so I might understand this strange behaviors of yours.
Sounds like you two are going to have an interesting catch-up in the future.
I am... It is beneficial that I've seen you again.
I'm glad to have seen you too.
Your newfound clan has quite a lot of energy. They remind me quite a bit of my daughter, and she is a child.
As she says that, just like right at the side of her view, yours is hanging out now.
Okay.
And we are currently egg tossing Sky.
So yours is not seen by anyone else.
Yep.
So you can see a couple people are just like, as you toss the
and she
child,
floats.
and she just floats, yeah. And she is just like so excited. And you
Yep.
see the brothers are just like,
And every time, a little farther. A little farther.
You two should have got along with your cousin better. Unfortunately, now you're going to have to deal with me for the future family connections.
and you see as they kind of like glance at each other and look over at you. Will you? They look at the sword on your back. Will you teach us how to use that?
We'll get there. How fast can both of you run?
Immediate all force.
Yeah. You see as Geo is like,
You ever
I
been
am
chased by an
fast.
invisible
I
lizard?
am faster than Nasher. You are not. You lie. I do not.
So many.
Renekton.
I'll just look out. It's kind of like the bar's like an open front, right? Like that you can just see outside, or is it like a proper like door to go out?
It has like a large swinging door that's currently propped open, and then just outside is just the docks.
Okay. Away from the edge of the docks, I will.
Yeah.
You two prove it then. Race to that pole and back.
They look at each other and immediately just, and they say and he sees they both drop to all fours and begin sprinting through the crowd. And he sees, and you don't really see them; they get lost immediately. But you see the people just like, "Hey, what the fuck?" and just like make their way through the crowd, and they immediately disappear. And you see as Vetra kind of watches them go. A valuable trick when I need them to rest.
You
Tired
could
of
probably
the
get
children, though.
2 or 3 more of these out of them before the end of the evening.
My record's 6.
You see,
I've pushed for 7, I will be honest. I will just, gently kind of slide the beer over to my sister and...
she takes it. I am blessed to have children with a lack of intelligence. You could probably get 9. And she takes a drink.
Damn, she called them dumb.
Sometimes the dumb ones have other means of survival.
I can't be outdone. I start sprinting.
Forget to catch Sky, just run off.
Yeah, yours is holding Sky.
I
Watch
turn
her.
into I turn into a big white tiger. I pull Sky on my back and I start sprinting too.
So now we have
I'm going to have peace on the ship tonight.
so
No,
as
you won't.
all
I'll
of
kill
the
you.
of everyone goes running out.
You should see what your brother
I'd like
did
to
the
see
ship.
as a thing in my head, as Ava, you're running hand in hand for a moment with Sky,
Mm-hmm.
and you are starting to fall behind. So there's just this massive lizards and you running down the street, and as Ava, as you're running, you kind of do the shoulder check. I pull her up on the shoulder and turn into the tiger,
Yeah.
and you just feel her claws dig into your shoulders a bit, and everyone is getting the hell out of your way now, as just this gaggle of children and a tiger go running down the street.
Do you actually tell me that?
And what do you tell him?
He's like, I'm gonna have peace on the ship tonight, and I said, no, you won't. He said, I'll kill you, and then I said, you should see what your brother did to the ship
I cleaned it up. Why would you even tell him?
I
because
just
he needs
slowly
to
look
know.
over at Vandal.
It was clean, but
Do you want to explain it, or do you
but-
want him to explain?
it was clean, but you still.
I wish he wouldn't talk at all.
That's never.
I
gonna
wish that
happen.
a lot of times too, to be fair.
I tried baking and it went.
To hit the arcade booth.
I've been told that flour makes things.
Oh God! It was like half dough, half burnt bread. It was crazy. I don't know how anyone does that. Do you want to hit the shit, Randall?
No.
God damn! Fuck!
See, Vetra holds her hand out.
Ah, here you go.
Do you actually have something?
No.
Okay.
Apollo pulls a cigar out from somewhere.
Hey, this is a yes and game, okay?
Okay, yeah, sure. Paul's smoking a cigar. Fucking it. I stole it from Gildita.
Oh god.
Never gonna.
I
know.
run back. That's 2. Don't inhale. Don't run back.
The fuck? Here you go.
Vetra takes it and she takes a long pull on it.
Oh, you're gonna want.
And you see as she just tilts her head back and hands it back to you, and she doesn't exhale for a while. And when she does, you see as it comes out of her nose, and then she gently opens her mouth. So you can see not a ring, but almost like a 2
Oh,
columns
you just
almost.
gave her fucking like a 10 milligram Zin for the first time. She's like,
Goes cross-eyed. Just
yeah.
Lizard eyes start actually acting like lizard eyes.
With chameleon eyes.
She's
going.
like, look at these O's, red one. The O's come out.
The children are taken care of for the
Start
evening, I
doing
believe.
tornadoes.
I think you can enjoy yourself, your sister.
Perhaps I shall sleep and find something fun to do, or at the very least enjoyable.
You still want to cast that spell?
That was ominous.
You cannot eat the cats. The cats are people's cats.
Please do not eat any animals here. Unless they're already dead.
This is not a hunting ground. Let me explain that first.
The cats will send you to multiple different dimensions.
One cat is a huge
Now
asshole.
now that we're, could I just conjure animals for us to eat right now and chase?
Oh.
For the children?
Yeah.
Sure. I love how guys like, don't worry, the children are well taken care of. Meanwhile, they're running
with the two
wild.
most irresponsible members of the party.
You
Yeah.
have to bite it at the nape so it can't run
That's
away from it.
crazy.
What do you summon?
I'm gonna summon a mix of. So also, I'm level 18, so I don't even have to. I can do spells while I'm in wild shape now.
Awesome.
So while I'm running, suddenly there's like a deer ahead of us, and like rabbits and hares.
Now the
and,
city guard is wondering why there are fucking animals running around.
Yeah.
It is. I think the point of it, though, too, is it is prey animals that are normally not in the city, so at least there's that distinction.
I'm just thinking
Oh
of
yeah,
the
and they
conquer animals,
immediately go.
Did you leave the prey animal cage
Nuts.
open?
I think.
Yeah,
There's
and I
some
would-
deer running around.
And I would say Vagus, after a few minutes, like you realize the kids have not come back yet. They absolutely should have returned at this point. Vedra does not seem bothered by this.
Well, I kind of take a look around and realize that half my party is still gone too, and I'm just
I think at this point it's just you. It's you, Vetra, and Vandal at the table. You see at this point you see as Vandal rolls up his sleeves.
Damn, he was not even fucking there. God damn it.
not for the gun show.
That's what it was.
My God. As he
Doesn't pick up on anything.
As he
Fucking
looks
man.
over to you. So what exactly are three long lost and united siblings supposed to do on a night out on Dandar?
Get drunk.
Drugs. Sorry, not helping.
Just the first one.
Well, we can celebrate a reunion and continue to drink. There's plenty of things to do, however. And our dear sister's been captive for, I'm sure, as long as we have. Can't hurt for a walk around town, but, sister, what would you like to do for the evening?
I wish to drink heavily until I cannot think straight anymore.
You are family.
If there was any other question before, now there's none.
I look over at Suki for a second, and I just pull out like a small bag of like 50 gold and just nod at her, like,
She
Yes.
looks around and says, your cup is never empty.
I'm gonna take it light and just kind of watch as Vetra drinks throughout the evening.
Okay, so we'll pause on that real quick. We'll jump back over to this table.
Oh, we're getting drunk too.
So we got lizard drunk and pirate drunk
Yes.
happening in the same bar.
Yes.
Pirate, some kind of animal.
Baby,
Someone from our tables is fist fighting by the end of the night.
Yeah. Oh god, that's true.
It's Wade's mom and your.
It's Wade's mom and me.
Oh shit.
So before we get to that,
You want to go on a walk, bitch?
You got places to be, huh?
I'm gonna pause real quick. Apollo, what are you doing? As you can quickly see that the
You already have
two
one loss under your belt. Fables have one win.
You wanna run that shit again?
I
You wanna
lost
run
is
that
a
shit
loss, man. I knocked you out fair and square.
Mm-hmm. We can run that shit. 80 times.
So before this
Probably
dissolves,
absolutely dominated you.
Ava and you, I'm assuming that you guys are basically running wild through the city.
Yep.
This evening.
Yes. At a certain point,
Yeah.
you said no.
She
said
said,
Yeah, yes.
I went, no.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
At a certain point, I will hop also onto the back of Ava,
Okay.
next to Sky, and I will tell Sky to start pointing and roaring at things again, including the prey animal.
Oh God.
Yeah,
She does.
Yep, and minor illusion. Puff, puff, puff. At some point, like the fourth animal she goes to, I fuck up and it's an Eldritch Blast.
You see, she's like, ah, ah, ah. And she's like, this eldritch blast shoots out, and you see this rabbit just
Oh.
vanishes, and she just. So Apollo, or Ava, do you do anything else? Or you guys just running wild this evening?
I think that's all. I think eventually we do come back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. As like kind of
But-
what happens in the meantime.
Please return my family at some point.
No, they're gone forever. You never see them again.
Geo is gone. Don't know where he went.
He will learn. He will learn the
Teaches them
ways.
that.
He will learn to find his way back.
He will learn the ways of our people.
Bangkok has him now.
I will say before we head back, which one of the two brothers do I get the sense of is like the most willing to like fuck with people, like the most like mischievous?
Geo.
Geo. Okay.
Geo doesn't come back.
I'm gonna.
Middle child.
I'm gonna. Assuming we we go through the night running around and everything.
Yeah, I will say just real quick because I
Yeah.
don't think I ever said ages. Nasher is around 13, Geo's around 10, Sky is around 6.
Okay. Cool.
Actually, I think she should be closer to 5 at this point. So let's say 5.
Now, Geo, before we go back in,
Hmm.
I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna give you a gift that'll only last a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
Nash, are you watching this? At some point, be good. You can earn this too.
Okay.
I'm just gonna tap Geo and cast invisibility.
See. And you see as Nasher's like, what'd you do?
Punches you in the nuts.
you see as Nasher,
Oh, yeah, true.
Patience, young lizard.
and we see as Nasher like kind of looks, he goes, what'd you do with him? Where'd he go?
Wait.
It's like, Geo, where'd he go?
Punches him in the nuts.
as Geo
Yes.
appears as he's going to attack,
Yes.
as you see Nasher goes down. You see as Geo goes, awesome.
I gotta imagine that hurts. I don't know.
And you see, Nasher is saying something in a language you do not understand, but it's quite clear on the context.
Yep. All right, now Geo, I'm gonna do it before we walk back into the tavern.
Okay.
When you hit someone, you will come back visible.
Oh, okay.
Just know that, okay?
Okay.
Anything else, fair game.
Anything.
Yeah, fuck it.
Ready.
All right. If we're done, prey animals are gone. We've got them all.
Kid's drunk by the end of
All
the
And you.
You just hear. I am Cornelio.
So meanwhile, Apollo, what are you doing during kind of all of this?
Apollo will just soak in the revelry, let everyone enjoy their time with their respected families or cause chaos. Eventually, he'll just, after people start getting too drunk, he'll just be like, all right, I'm leaving now.
Okay.
And he'll just walk back to the estate.
Okay.
He'll make his way there.
So, with that, we currently have 2 tables that are involved in heavy drinking. One thing, Vagus, that you notice, the more that Vetra drinks, and she seems to be able to drink quite a bit, you can see she begins to not sit up straight, but kind of lean on the table, and some of her behavior becomes more animalistic
Yeah.
after a little while.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah, and you see as Vandal was like trying to go drink for drink with her, definitely like with something to prove. Are you drinking as well?
Yeah.
Okay. And you see as Vandal's kind of like swaying a little bit. He goes, I can fight as well as you can. And she goes, she goes,
I just
I
And you
think
see
this
she
is
just-
pay-per-view right here. Holy shit.
and he goes, I've been through shit. And I can fight you. And you see she just like looks up at him. She goes, you are a soft flesh man who does not know what it is to fight like one of our people. And he goes, they're kind of like sitting like kind of on the corner, like it's a circular table, but kind of on the edges. And he goes, he kind of like stands up a little bit. And he goes, I bet I can fight you. And she goes, and pushes up and leaps across the table, and you just hear, and they just fall on the ground.
I don't even look down at them. I just try to like find Suki through the
For
crowd.
this.
And I
Come back
just-
for this.
Yes.
Put another 100 gold on the table. Just sigh. And then I look down at both of them.
So you walk back
I take a shake.
to currently see Vandal you walk in, you see Vandal is currently on the floor with Vetra on top, and she like has her arm back to just start beating the shit out of him.
No pulling feathers, no fouls.
Is he able to? Is he doing anything back? Is he?
Crying a little bit. Like a little
Or
bit.
does he just suck?
Well, do you do anything before this next thing plays out? I guess.
Let it happen.
I think it's good for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see, as she gets in like a solid 2 hits. Like he was not expecting her to leap across the table at him. And you can see like as she moves, Vagus is well built, and so is his sister. Definitely not on the same scale, but she's well built. Vandal, on the other hand, not so much. And so she gets 2 solid hits and kind of snapping his head from one side to the other. And as she like comes up for the 3rd strike, you see he finally seems to shake himself out of the daze. And as her fist is coming down, he throws up her arm, and you can see from underneath the skin something shifts, and you hear this like splitting sound as metal erupts from the arm into this like small shield. And she punches into the shield and kind of cries out and backs up. You see blood is kind of coating her knuckles. You realize it's not hers, but Vandal's, as this thing has just emerged from his arm.
Holy shit.
And you see as she kind of stumbles back, and he reaches up and puts it, like grabs the front of her like snoot. And you see it's like electrical current just like,
oh shit.
and she like reels back, and he like sits up.
Whoa.
Upgrades.
You're both being violently childish. I could beat both of you right now.
They both immediately just.
Boo, not fair.
Do you want to run it again? too?
What? what are you talking about?
Not fair.
It's not fair.
Couldn't have the fucking decency of a normal fight like a lizard folk.
What are you talking about? I went hand to hand with you.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I did. I was
you
punching
really?
the shit out of you.
You see as Vetra like stumbles up and looks. Prove it. Soft skin word speaker.
Hey, I don't want to. Not in front of the family. I don't want you to get all embarrassed about.
She
that.
points to Nini. Goes, you mate with a coward who does not echo his words.
They're just words. I don't want to see.
Now, dear sister, if you're going to fight anyone, fight me.
I fight him. She points to Vandal. And just,
Continue.
he said he fights you and does not step up.
Fought.
I'm aware.
Fought. We fought.
Observe your mate. She says to Nini again. And she like,
oh my god.
and you see his Vandal's like kind of like snickering.
Observe your mate
And
is a
looks
hard
up
line.
as Vetra starts like stomping over to him, and you see as Vandal just shit, he starts like backpedaling across the ground. This is quickly evolving into chaos.
Made the right decision.
I'm actually kind of scared. I think I went my ass.
Not the eyes. Leave his eyes alone. I don't think those are enhanced.
She's yeah. Then they start to get
I
into
don't
like
even think I'm the oldest one here.
you're not.
No.
Legacy, why are you not fighting?
They didn't want to fight me.
Oh, that
Get in there.
Oh.
Show them how it's done.
I will let them have their bout.
Show how it's done.
I will fight the winner.
Oh, shit.
I will fight the winner.
Ava, do you make yourself known to Vandal, or do you try to hide yourself from Vandal?
Why would I?
Basically, does Vandal notice that you're watching him fight?
Oh, yeah. I think I'll unshift from the tiger form and kind of watch and observe.
It's got inspiration.
Okay, and you can see as he is like trying to fight off Vetra. You can see that he's at a disadvantage when it comes to like a physical fight with her. And you can see he's starting to utilize more and more of that kind of magical prowess that he's was I won't say gifted, but grafted with from his time with Lorelei. And as he looks up and
Can I grant him a celestial omen when he looks when his eyes catch my eyes? Ava gives him a saucy little wink, and Gives him like a
Spaghetti.
re-roll.
Okay, and you see as like he currently at this point like many of the pages are starting to clear out of the way just to get because when two lizard folk are fighting you just fuck off for a bit. As like Vandal slammed down the table with like Vetra taking like a mug and about to like, slam it across his face. He looks over and sees you and you do that and you see as he like something seems to change in his expression and he moves his head the last second to dodge the glass before clenching his fist for the first time and punching out against Vetra, actually sending her stumbling back. And as he does that, he just kind of lifts, because he's sprawled on the table, he kind of rolls back a bit, brings his feet up, and kicks her with both feet in the chest.
Oh.
And you see, she doesn't like go flying, but she definitely like stumbles back even further, trips over herself in her drunkenness, and kind of like stumbles back. And you see as Vandal kind of like steps up and he goes, see, I can be a good fighter. Nothing takes me by surprise. Oh! And he like, his eyes go wide and you see as he just, but he drops to his knee. And you see as a small child materializes. And he goes over, you see as Geo just goes, I got him, Mom!
You would see me just, the boys completed his mission.
Bested by a youngling.
Why? You see as Vetra steps up and she just like puts a hand on Geo's shoulder. Just, good lad. And she reaches down and holds out a hand for Vandal.
We'll
Now
call it a
we
draw
got
to
it.
be continued.
I agree. A draw to be continued. We shall train you more outside of these petty wizard tricks. He just,
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Sounds like you both need another drink.
he grabs her arm and she pulls him up to his feet. And as she looks up, she sees you, Ava. And you see she kind of gives a nod and she turns back to Vandal. It is good to see that you are not too soft, brotherkin. He just like, thanks, I think. He just kind of like puts a hand on her shoulder and he's like, why are you tall? Just why are you small? And she kind of like leads him back to the table.
I was wondering that same thing. Are any of you going to fight?
What?
This is not family tradition for everyone.
Oh no, I mean, this kind of fights happen all the time.
People
But
confuse me.
do you want to fight?
You,
Actually, hold on, let me ask that again.
I've been
I
trying.
take the beer cup and I throw it at his face.
So I can see a beer cup thrown you.
Who's the coward now? Wait, did you say that or was that your sister?
I think she ended in the middle of saying that I stole the table.
I don't know if you want to roll this out. I think you'll whip my ass, man.
We can roll this out.
I would say, yeah, you guys can take this however you want to take this.
Listen, we got 6 minutes.
Are the exes about to fight?
I don't stop raging unless I say I stop raging.
Oh, fucking
So,
shit. Okay, before
I live my life angry.
can I do something before you lunch it?
What do you do?
I'm gonna cast Tensor's transformation. There's no way I'm
Is this
surviving.
the first time you're casting this spell?
Yes. And it's out of fear.
As your drunken cockiness turns to a very fearful sobriety, as you see Vagus launch himself.
Counterspell.
Counterspell.
No.
I don't think you
I
can
think
react
it's
to
cool.
counter.
Yeah, you can react during casting a spell. So it's as a reaction.
You can?
Yeah.
I don't think you
I
can.
thought we ruled against that.
I think, but if you look it up, it says it's part of the
Right,
rules.
but we did it to where that somebody else has to be the one to react. You can't
I'll
counterspell someone's counterspell. Someone else has to counterspell the counterspell, I thought, because you're already casting a spell.
The Moogle.
I think we did this during the Alexel fight.
Yeah.
I think we did as well because it didn't make sense of like how if you're having a somatic component, you then turn. Let me see.
Well, the
'Cause it's
official,
more like
the
it's-
ruling, I think, is the otherwise. But
Yeah.
we've done it
Because
otherwise.
it's like in the process of like, because you're setting up the spell. Listen,
A
I'm
caster
not
can counterspell their own spell if they're hit by a counterspell. Okay, apparently you can. So I'll take table ruling however we want to go on this.
All I'm saying is I think previously we had ruled against it.
Same.
That's the only thing I will say.
That was my argument as well.
I have no dogs in this fight.
I don't really either.
My dogs are barking.
Your call at the end. We've done otherwise in the past just because of how we thought about it.
I'll
but-
say in an actual like real fight, I would say no because you're concentrating on another spell.
I call
This-
favoritism.
Mhm. Fucking Nepo.
I would say in a normal fight, I would say no because you are currently
I mean, this is a
in an
normal fight.
intense combat situation, already casting another spell. I would say that no, you're not able
This is
to
a fight.
counter.
That's normal.
So
Amanda, you doubled up on sound on Discord.
sorry, hold on, my headset died. Discord, stop it. There we go. Cease. There we go. Okay, I would say in normal combat setting, I would say no, you cannot counterspell when you are already casting spells. Someone else
Okay.
has to do it for you.
But I can right now.
I will allow it right now because this is so stupid.
Bitch.
You still have to roll.
I'm gonna roll because I'm only casting at 3rd level.
Okay, you still have to roll.
I'm not.
I cast it at 5th. I mean, it's an easy one.
Oh, you have to roll.
Oh,
Well,
It's
you-
a 6th level
He
spell.
Well,
has
you
to
have
roll
to
to
roll
cancel
to see
10
you
straight.
counter.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Counter
that's
spell's
true,
on
that's
the
true.
stack.
It's on the stack. You're
So
right.
counter. So cast your counterspell.
Perfect
I'm
with
gonna
the
say
bottom.
I'm gonna give you disadvantage,
That's fine.
Okay.
Well, since it's a magical effect, I get advantage.
but you get a flat roll.
Bitches.
Weed your way out of this.
Nepo.
So I have
Cowards.
to beat I have to beat a 15.
Coward. I also look at me, Nini. Observe your mate.
Yeah, 28.
Observe your mate. Is that gonna be our new like tagline now?
28.
Observe your mate.
It's gonna be like uncouth.
Yeah.
All right.
Observe
He's technically
your
able.
mate.
He's
Oh
able
yeah,
to counter.
mine doesn't have it now.
Okay. So as you, I will say, so you cast a spell and you immediately can see you out of the corner of your eye. You turn and you counter that spell, feeling pretty good about yourself, and then you look up and Vagus is on top of you. There's no way that you could dodge whatever is about to happen here. What do you do, Vagus?
I do not pull my weapon out. However, you are catching
I try to hold my.
fucking fate.
I can almost throw up. Just like.
Yeah, I will not. I'll keep it to fisticuffs.
Because that's all you can do.
That's all I can do.
Yeah.
I'll pull the sword out.
So I'm about to hit you with my staff.
Okay.
Yeah, it is very clear. Wade is about to hit you with his staff.
I'll pull the sword out.
Just don't kill me.
Reckless.
Just the wine, please don't kill me.
Now here's the thing, Chris.
Uh,
You know that he literally can't die, right? He cannot go down.
Kind of my thing. 31.
I just have to outrun.
He's
What happened?
much faster than
31.
I'll
I feel like
Is that
Wade has
31
this
to
thought
hit?
as
Yes.
the fist interacts
Jesus
with his
Christ,
face.
yes.
Does that hit?
Yes, my God.
Okay. For 10 points.
Total?
Yep.
He's just using his fist.
Plus necrotic.
Oh.
14 points in necrotic. Second fist.
Oh.
Jesus.
6 points. With 11 points in necrotic.
Sorry, what was the total?
So the first one was 11.
They said 11.
And 16.
No, it was 13. And then the other one was 6 plus.
30.
The other one was 17 total. With the necrotic.
30 total.
30
Yes.
total, yeah.
So as Vagus jumps across the table and punches you twice with enough force to kill a horse.
It doesn't even break my
Twice,
barrier.
actually.
You can kill 6 commoners with that.
John Doe is just like, ah!
Still unscathed. You haven't even broke through my barrier yet.
I'll pull the fucking sword.
Fight him. Fight him.
You haven't blown
Fight
through the
him right
barrier
now.
yet.
You haven't
I
even
can-
broken through my barrier yet. My aura is so strong. I'm yelling Bankai in the back.
You can't even hurt me, bro.
The bite is a 30.
Yes, to hit.
Yes.
Oh my fucking God.
8 I don't think I get necrotic on my bite. So 8 points.
8 points.
Listen, this isn't a serious fight. If he could counterspell, you get your necrotic on him.
After I say that, you see as like your teeth dig in, and it's like getting like a little bit of my skin. I'm just like, okay, he's breaking through my barrier. I have 1 point left.
And also you see as Rune and Tyr begin to stand up in alarm, and Nini just, no, it's fine. He like holds a hand like, this happens more often than you would think.
Apollo Meteor
Really?
storms the
This
bar.
is a marriage dispute.
this is how we divorce officially.
We're finishing the paperwork. That's all I can do.
Alright, well, I'm gonna hit him with the staff.
Okay.
I don't really want to play this fight.
I get 2 swings, and it's plus 13, I believe.
I reckless, so
Oh, I get advantage? I'm a crit first. Yeah, it's a 19 on the die.
that is my AC.
Get fucking cooked, bro. Staff D6. I get, so, force damage first. 7 plus 6, so 13 points of force damage for the first hit. You know, fuck it. You're using fist, I'll use fist too. So then 1 point of bludgeoning, which we'll just count force damage because I don't think that would, because since you're raging, to reduce
It's
it.
1 still.
It's
Is it
still one.
Yeah.
It's still one.
Yeah, 1 point of bludgeoning. Little bitch, here comes the second one. Advantage, ooh, that's good. 10 plus proficiency. So it's like 23 hit.
Yep.
And then 10, 13 points of force damage.
Mhm.
How you looking, bud? I don't think I'm a too good. That is
Big
my turn.
question that was.
That was quite the question.
I'll say I'll give you guys each like one more round.
Okay, fair enough.
You guys do RP this as you want.
30. To hit.
Yes.
I've been asking myself that this entire fucking campaign.
Please.
I use walking around taking bets.
Oh.
No one is betting in Wayne's favor on this one.
I know.
7 points of bludgeoning damage. And 13 points of necrotic. That is maxed out, so
Oh my.
12 points of bludgeoning.
So 20 on the first.
14 on the first.
20.
Was it 20? Oh, it was
This 13 just
13
necrotic plus 7.
plus.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
And 11 points of necrotic. So 23 on the second.
So 43 total.
Oh my god.
I love that someone else has to deal with Vagus math.
Mm-hmm.
I could get the greatsword out and get a +3 on these two.
43 damage total.
Oh
I
my
still have
God.
1 to my barrier.
Okay.
Which for if I have temp health,
Mm-hmm.
do I still need to make a con save for that?
Yes. 'cause
Yeah,
that's the
still
big
damage, yeah.
'Cause now he's actually beating the fuck out of me. So what? 42.
So 20 and 23. So 10 and 12.
10 and 12. Oh, because there were 2 separate attacks. You're right. Yeah, I got like plus a bunch of shit. That's 10 on the die. Not 20 for the first one. Okay. Got 1 for the second.
21.
So that second 21. So that second one, as you're like feeling pretty good, he just
Yeah.
boom, it knocks the magic right off of you.
Just pick you up by your shirt slowly as I feel it leave.
Scary.
Your turn.
What if I said it was a draw? Could I say it was a draw?
I don't know how to draw.
I'm gonna
You don't know how to
cast.
draw. That's so good.
I don't. So you see my staff slowly come up, and I tap it on your head. I'm gonna cast polymorph just to try.
Counterspell.
Counterspell is counterspell. Fuck off.
Oh my
What's the save for it?
It's a charisma save.
Yeah, it's a Christmas save. Oh my god, I think I actually got rid of it a long time ago.
You know your counter spell?
Actually, just command walk away.
So
Yes,
what-
command.
I cast
Leave.
command away. Wisdom 16.
was 16?
+5.
You're not near. Wait, what? He hasn't declared that. Or he's next to us the whole time.
At 10 feet.
It's 10 feet. Also, you
No.
counterspelled his counterspell.
He
Plus
went on my
5?
ass regardless.
21.
I said go away.
Where are we walking?
Oh, God.
Who's taking me outside?
I just go limp.
I'll just put you back in the chair and just gently push a mug into your hand.
Yeah.
Slap the side of your face.
Observe your mate.
He just like looks at you and goes, that's gonna suck tomorrow.
Yeah. I probably shouldn't have doing a beer cup out of it.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have.
Oh,
You don't look good here. She pushes you like a harder liquor. Next time, throw the beer cup at Vandal.
okay. I go to sleep.
Just taps you on the shoulder. So I'll say with that, as the shenanigans continue in the bar, much to Visuki's
I will
somewhat
remember what you
dismay
did.
now that she's more of the owner.
No.
Oh no, Suki,
Not
sorry.
Vasuki.
Not
Oh
Vasuki.
God! Oh God! How long have you been behind the bar?
Hi. No, sorry, Suki. With that, if there's anything else that you guys think of that you wanted to do, we could talk about that next session. But otherwise, we'll start next session with you settling in your family at your new estate with some conversation there. And then we will start making our way to Centrum and whatever might come next.
Yep.
Thanks so much for joining us, everyone, and we will see you next time to see how this campaign goes. French 1 and a 1!
42. 42.
Thanks, everyone!
friends.
Bye.
Good night.